is here.
What is up, everybody?
What's going on, y'all? Ready for
Bench
a good night? What's going on, Owen? Let's see, Double A, I see you're here. Andy's here as well. Welcome. What's going on? Let's see, Josh, Mr. Tire.
So we have a full room tonight on the stream. I'm only allowed to have 6 people at a time. Sent out 6 different links to 6 different people, so we shall see who jumps on. I know Dustin's going to jump on. I think Derek. I actually think I sent it to like 8 people. So yeah, might have to take turns a little bit. But yeah, so full room tonight, full schedule tonight. Junkyard is going to come on. If he can get the right link. Use the second link I sent you because the first one I think is messed up. Dustin, like I said, Derek might jump on, Jaggy might jump on. Oh yeah, look at that Junkyard right here. Heck yeah.
Hey,
there he is.
Is my mic working good tonight, guys?
It is.
Well, oh, and we don't have echo. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
We were concerned. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Those of you who were here last night, that was a little torturous, remember?
Heck yeah.
But we're glad we got that sorted out.
What's up,
Aaron?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Spare Parts Garage is here. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Vinny isn't good. Spare Parts. Local 24. What's going on, Zach? James.
Cool.
Andy, Trent, Brian Koshner, welcome to the show, brother.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, yo, he says.
Brian, your shocks you sent me they're gonna find a new home tonight.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Are they finally going on it?
Yes, I'm putting the emu shocks on this guy.
Double A said, now if we can get him to turn his phone sideways.
No, don't leave it. Just leave your phone the way it is, Shane. It's weird. Oh, we lost him. Oh, wait. There we go.
Shop area.
Yeah, we're good. Still no echo. Freaking cool.
Corey McKenzie, welcome to the show. JD's RC. Hey.
So after having some fun last night with showing you guys a little bit of stuff, I decided
what's up, Ryan? How you doing, Osborne?
With you guys
tonight. Show, guys.
Nice.
And Jim's going to enjoy this one. I showed you this one last night, Jim, but we're going to be starting the build of the Ford.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
So.
Hell yeah.
That's one of them old couriers. Billy the Kid. I thought you were joining us, Billy.
Yes.
I sent Billy the link. It's in Billy. It's in the link that we were in.
There you go.
Billy, the link to the StreamYard is in the group chat. We are in, me, you, Jim, and Derek. So click on that thing.
The Seconder One, welcome to the show. He says he's got to get us to his place to play. Where are you at, man?
Who's that?
D Seconder One.
Huh.
Oh, D Seconder, that's David. That is my buddy David. He's a real. He's nice. Like I don't know, maybe 15 minutes from my house, and he's got a killer course down in his basement. It's, I wouldn't say as big as yours, Jason, but it's a pretty nice size.
Mine, just the tabletop, is 96 square feet. It's 3 4x8 sheets of plywood.
Says he's in Burton.
Oh, I know where
Burton,
that's at.
yeah,
Queenie.
yeah.
What's going on, Queenie? Billy, maybe you dropped out and you didn't hear. Jason sent you the link. It's in the chat we were in, man. We thought you were joining us tonight. Ah, there he is. What's up, Nath? RC Remedy, our buddy from Australia.
I fixed StreamYard, Jay.
Hey, what is going on?
There he is.
Yeah, Osborne, I'm with you there, pal.
Hell
Stone
yeah.
Jim time again.
Stone Jim time.
Dustin, I'm assuming this meets your approval.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That thing does awesome.
Yeah, y'all, look at that beautiful truck. Jason just needs the solo and put it up there for y'all to fucking Google over. Look
Oh
at that.
yeah. So
That thing is
this
so awesome.
creation was created last night on my spontaneous Friday night.
Open the door. Open the door.
Absolutely.
I did post pics of it on Upper Left's Reddit page, so go check them out.
Look at the front end of it, man. Look at this. Look at that.
Look
at that.
Do another review.
Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's awesome.
Yeah. I actually put this on the scale again last night, Jim, before I went to bed.
Right?
For a brief second, it registered 1 pound.
Oh, really?
And then it disappeared. So however many grams are in a pound, that's probably how much this thing weighs.
Billy just said that thing is spot on with the Mistress, Jim. Yeah, I know. And that body comes in green, so I'm going to be looking for it. Oh, God, I want one so bad it hurts.
Oh, send me the link again. Okay, I will send it to you right now.
Oh, man, Nate's at work. He's only here for a smoke break. Well, man, as soon as you can, we'll probably still be on, I hope.
Yeah, I was actually surprised on how late you guys were on last night. Because I woke up this morning and I had my girlfriend didn't even know because she went to bed and I went live with you guys. And I was like, yeah, I went live last night and I was showing her. And then I got to the point where I got off and then I seen how far you guys went after that. And I was like, wow.
What's going on, Hood Whiz? How you doing, brother? Let's see. Crystal Lamrocks, Junior Lowe's is watching. He asked me to make you aware. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my ex-wife and that's Junior, my son, that's watching.
Oh, well, there you go. Welcome to the show, Crystal.
What's going on?
Hood Whiz. Let's see who else is. Oh,
so tonight, Danny
Hood Whiz says he has the green one, Jason.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I want yours, man. Hood Whiz said, do I want his? Hell yeah, man.
There you go, Jim.
Because I've got a green 76. Or yeah, it's a 76 F250 sitting in the garage, and it's just like that, but green.
Oh, we're gonna have
a bit more beat
trucks. Jim, Jim, we're gonna have sister trucks. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love it.
So Andy said he went on Amazon looking for it. He hasn't found it.
I could have swore I seen a silver one on there.
Well, yeah, Billy, we've been waiting on you to join. He says, do you want me to join? If so, I'll clean off a spot.
Yes.
What do you mean clean off a spot? Wow. You just got to show your... Oh, okay, never mind.
Howdy, it's been a couple of months, but I'm back. Heck yeah, man, welcome back.
Oh, okay. Nate said he's working Fridays live, the R&B festival.
Okay.
Keaton Jorgensen, welcome to the show. He says, howdy, it's been a couple months, but I'm back. Well, glad to have you back, brother.
Dustin, what you doing over there?
I got a second desk in this tiny little room. That's what the tripod's standing on.
Catch you later, Nate.
Clean and organized. Bench night is creating a new bench on my end.
Here you go, James.
Oh boy. You know what? That's exactly what I need to, Rock.
Look how clean that is, man. So clean.
Is it live rosin or?
Oh yeah, homemade.
Yeah. All right.
Full
Right on.
spectrum. Takes away all your pain. Promise. Corey says, y'all planning for the next Great Lakes Gauntlet yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed this year's, but hopefully.
Brian said, we all expect another awesome new build for tonight's show, Jason. You can't just milk that one again.
I haven't decided what rig I want to cannibalize for another build.
Andy said, what's up, Dustin?
What's going on?
Well, actually, he said evening, Dustin.
It is evening.
Double A said, I'm with Brian. No milking it out. How are you doing that? How are you doing, Dustin?
I'm doing good, man. Got a hands-on look at the TRX4Ms today. They're pretty sweet.
Brian, if I could figure out a way to get it to you legally, I would. All day, brother. Don't bother yourself, Trent. I'm broke right now, so I'm not going to be buying one.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm like totally broke right now.
You totally broke. Oh, gotcha.
Totally broke right now. Yeah.
No, I thought you broke broke something.
Oh, not yet. Gonna be.
I think this truck is actually heavy enough to make these work properly with the springs in them. So I'm putting the springs back in.
No, I think that's going to be awesome right there. Putting those in there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to handle that weight wonderfully. Although those stock shocks did great on your course last night. I mean.
Well, that's because I got the really stiff springs out of the rear of the Gladiator in the front, and I put the copper springs in the back. And I think the copper springs are the stiffest springs you can get.
Right. Yeah. Logan Birdsall. So, TRX4M, anyone?
I looked at one today.
Wait, you ordered one today, Dustin?
No, I looked at one today. I went to the hobby shop and I took photos next to the FTX 24s and stuff and the FMS FJ. It's identical to the size of the FMS FJ. They're like made in the same factory, it almost seems like.
Are they the same width?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the wheelbase and width and everything matches the Defender and it's really close on the Bronco.
Jason. Brian said, I bet it is, Jason. They need some heavy body action to really work great. Where are we getting that echo from?
It's Shane again. It's not as bad as last night, though.
Really?
Yeah. It's all good.
Double A said,
Okay.
Good comparison, Dustin. Brian said, I like that color as well. Oh, talking about Billy. said he's getting the green Defender.
That's the one I'm getting to. The white Bronco and the green Defender.
Oh, wow. You're going to have some sort of shootout, are you?
Yeah, I just wanted one of each. I'm sure I will.
Vinny isn't good, says scale is a lie.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people already say that about it, that the scale, well, what they consider the scale is way off, but
Traxxas?
I mean, yeah, somebody was telling me that the other day, and I was like, I hadn't really seen any pictures yet, so I didn't even know.
So you think it's actually a little bit smaller than an 18th scale, or what?
I think. Oh yeah, no, I think it is. Yeah.
Because like this, so FMS has this rated as a 1/18th as well, and it's exactly the same size as this. But Axial has that new Capra listed as a 1/18th scale, and it's fucking
massive.
Logan said, "Yep, he's getting the green Defender also."
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, exactly. Like that's a great scale comparison right there. Like
these are both labeled 1/18th.
I just noticed Derek was sitting down here.
So who's lying?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
There we go. Well, it's because on my computer, the backstage people, once I get over a certain amount, I can't see them pop on.
What's up, Derek? Hey, welcome to the show, brother.
Yeah, I got the Defender ordered already.
Yeah, and
Billy said,
didn't you say that the Bronco?
Yeah, I got to drive the Bronco and the Defender at my hobby shop the other day.
Yeah, and didn't you say that the Bronco
thank you,
Traxxas is actually a little bit smaller than the FJ?
It's smaller than the EZRC Bronx. It's got a shorter wheelbase.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Edge of Texas. How you doing? Billy said the Capra's way off. Traxxas is spot on.
I'll tell you what, both of those drive like really smooth. The
butter.
Yeah, the Land Rover needs a little front weight because it did want a 3-wheel on some steep shit, but still, it was super smooth.
When you were looking at them, did you notice that the Defender has the spacers on the rear springs already installed, or at least at my hobby shop, the display ones had spacers already slid in there, but they weren't in the front on the Defender because it's so ass heavy, and it still sags the ass more than the front.
Welcome to the show.
I didn't notice that even, actually. I drove the shit out of the Defender. I drove that more than I drove the Bronco.
Yeah, it's just got that awesome scale look to it.
It did, yeah. That's what made me order it.
The springs have like those little sliders, like the STX24 stock shocks, but they don't hold at all. You can just slide them to put spacers in. So, unfortunately,
I was really impressed with how smooth the shocks were, man. Boy, they were smooth.
They almost feel oil filled, but they're not.
Hey, Dustin?
Yeah.
Double A was wondering, did they let you drive either of them on their course?
Yes. I was just making sure I could answer that. Yeah. I was able to drive the Bronco. The Defender, they couldn't find the transmitter. But they had big boxes of every accessory you can get. She kind of let me dig through that too to take a look at it. The trailer's pretty cool.
Boxes at my shop too.
Yeah,
I dug through a little bit.
White boxes.
Yeah, big huge boxes full of shit. Yeah. I was excited
digging through all that stuff, and I did see that in one of them they had a white Bronco body like all ready to go. You just have to assemble the pieces, but you can buy the body as a full.
Welcome to the show, Brett.
I saw some clear bodies in there.
Yeah, it's some cool shit.
Did it climb well? Double A asks.
Yeah, they climb real good. Super smooth. Although I will get the low speed transmission when I get mine for sure.
Let's see.
at that.
Double A was hoping for an all-black Defender.
You can get you can get an all black Bronco. But yeah, the Defender would have been cool.
Edge of Texas was wondering if anybody had seen the black Bronco in person.
Not yet. My hobby shop had a blue Bronco and a red Defender.
Corey McKenzie says the TRX 4M is like an FMS with SCX 24 sized wheels.
Hey Jim, did you see that? Did you see that new FMS Toyota? That pre-release for that new FMS Toyota?
No.
Oh man, it is beautiful. That is the most scale truck I think I've ever seen.
Oh, they're killing me.
2-speed transmission, and like, man, it is freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing pre-orders right now on it. I think it's $250, but it's 1/12 scale. Doors open,
Whoa.
tailgate opens, hood opens, full interior. 7 leaf spring suspension. Like everything's like true scale on this one.
And what scale is it?
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so bigger than what they normally run. Yeah.
Right.
But
Okay.
boy, it's sharp. It comes in this bright green color, this like metallic green. It's freaking sweet looking.
You're killing me.
Yeah, I know.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, he says, yeah, I know. He's doing it on purpose, in other words.
Yeah.
No, man, that sounds great. Yeah, there's no way I can get anything for a while, man.
Well, luckily it doesn't come out for like a month or something, so maybe you can.
Now I'm like probably 6-8 months out before I buy anything, honestly.
Me too. Not unless the wife gets a little bit crazy and lets me spend money.
So Trent says he has an SCX 24 wheel nut that won't come off. I tried everything, used the tool for the lock nut. Specifically, the lock nut won't come off. All I can say, man, is you're going to have to figure out how to turn it while pulling it off, because it sounds to me like you put it on so hard that you strip the threads on it or something.
Probably, yeah.
And so now you're not able to catch those threads to let it back off. So you're going to have to try and pinch it with your fingers and get your fingernails behind it and turn it and pull outward at the same time. And that's the best answer I can give you on something that small with those tolerances and what it sounds like you've done. Other than that, it's junk. I mean, unless you can get that wheel nut off, I'm not sure what you're going to do. You can leave it on there.
Yeah. Or try and get, you're going to have to be really, like, capable in doing this, but take your wheel wrench and then take the smallest flathead screwdriver that you can possibly find. Try to stick that flathead screwdriver behind or underneath that nut and twist it and pry at the same time. It should come off.
Yeah, if you can fit all that in there, man, that's what I was saying.
And that's
why I said do your fingers, because that's what I could get in.
It's going to determine on whether or not what kind of rim, because like if they're recessed like that, you're never going to get it off. But if they're
pull outward on the tire, restrict the motion
that might help too. Pull outward on the tire,
pull up on the tire, and turn the wrench.
Yep.
Trent says it worked. Thanks, guys. Great. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm glad you're on the stream, Dustin.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Glad that worked out for you, Trent.
Looking on YouTube the other day for some tutorials on the build crawler courses, and of course,
Yeah,
your
Vinny
video
isn't
comes
good.
up, and I'm like, I know this asshole. I'm not gonna watch that shit, you know. So, no, I'm joking. So I watched your shit, dude, and it got me super motivated, dude. And I got my course almost done, dude.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's awesome. I'm glad it inspired someone. That's
It
cool.
did, dude, and it was like super helpful, man. It was.
Good. Yeah, I went into that not really knowing what I was doing, and I learned a lot along the way, which was really handy because those tips were fresh in my mind because I had just fucked up. So
I tell you what, when you time lapsed yourself like in fast mode, carving all that shit, dude, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look that bad at all. And then you slowed it down, and you're all like,
oh,
I'm like, oh, that looks like that's a bitch.
It fucking sucked. That was sped up so much. Like those videos. So it was a 5-part series, and it took 6 days, and I think I had about 45
What's
hours.
up, Kurt's RC?
Yeah, I'm on about 6 days on my course, dude. Right now, I'm working on it. Right, that's what I'm working on tonight.
Every comment was like, "You shouldn't use a dull knife. A sharp knife cuts cleaner." I was like, "Yeah, but a dull knife, when it just hits my hand, doesn't cut me at all." So I'll struggle
All right,
with
y'all.
it. Fuck it.
Michael Ely just asked. He says, "I have an SCX24 and I charged the battery, but when I turned it on, it won't move. It just steers. Can you help me?"
Motor fried.
Possibly.
Well,
can
you
you
can also
roll
check
it
to make
forward?
sure the motor plug is plugged all the way in, because Jason ran into that twice when we were down.
Yeah, can he roll it forward by hand?
Oh, to make sure it's not bound up. Yeah, there's a couple different contributing factors to that. First off, I would check to make sure that the motor plug wire is plugged in.
Yep.
Second, make sure your wheel nuts are not cranked down so tight that it physically won't turn them. Sometimes that happens. Loosen them up a little. Third, see if you can grab one of the axle shafts and spin it. You don't want to spin it by the wheel because of the worm gears, but if you can spin the axle shaft and it spins free and it's not crunchy, the motor probably isn't totally fucked. But if all of that works and it still won't move under its own power, most likely you fried the motor. If it's a stock motor, it's not surprising. They don't last that long most of the time. But those would be the things I'd try first before I chalk it up to a loss. The other thing you could do if you have at least 2 SCX24s is pull the motor plug out of the one that's not moving and put it in the ESC of a different SCX24 and see if you can get throttle out of it. Because if it'll move under the power of a different ESC, the ESC might be fucked up. Is it V2 or V1? Jim's not here, and I can't see the comments.
Yes, I can't rolls by hand. Sounds like a bad motor.
Probably.
Okay, I'll try that, guys. GCM Racing has a vid. Brian.
Yeah, GCM Racing has the video for that new Toyota.
Yep. Hoodwiz, yeah, same info, please. Oh, look at that. Freaking Dirk is in the house.
What up, Dirk?
If that's the one I'm thinking you're talking about, there must be some conversation going on I'm not aware of.
That sounds right.
Sounds like a typical stream.
I got a deadbolt that clicks when it gets bound up. It has a Komodo mounted to the stock transmission, but the spur and pinion look fine.
It clicks when it's driving? That's what you said?
Yeah, apparently.
So that might be the drive shafts were put back together and not synced up, like lined up the right way. You might be getting clicking from the knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
You got to make sure those are synced.
Or when you reassembled it, possibly you put too long of a screw in the drive shafts and they're hitting something.
Could be.
So check that too.
I've worn down like notches in my servo tray from the front drive shaft screw, scraping it as it spins. It'll just fucking cut a line through it.
Derek, I just got your message. I'm here.
All right, I'm back. I'd go help my dad. Did you guys see the comment? Oh, Dirk's here.
Yep.
Okay. Did you see Corey McKenzie ask about his deadbolt?
Yes, we were just discussing that. Yep.
So we're caught up then.
Yeah.
Kurt asked, how often does V2 steering stop working?
I have yet to have one stop working.
I've had 2 of my V2 transmitters. It's in the transmitter on mine. The steering went out because I tried another transmitter and the receiver was still working. It worked fine. So I've had 2 go out, and 2 of my friends have had one go out.
So the other thing you might want to try if someone's running into that issue is turning the steering dual rate, holding the button. For whatever reason, mine completely like went down to 0 on the dual rate, and I thought I burnt out my servo because I would not get any steering. It was actually the dual rate was turned all the way down, and I didn't even touch it. So I just cranked the dual rate all the way back up, and steering was back. I don't know if there's something in them that glitches or whatever, but that helped me.
Wow, thank you, Dustin, man, because that may solve the problems all of us guys have had, because it was like a rash of them suddenly.
Yeah, and mine just did it randomly out of the blue when we were at Jacob's, and I thought I burnt out my servo, and then when I got home, I was fucking with it, and I took the servo cable and plugged it into a different ESC on a different truck, and it worked. I was like, what the fuck? That's so weird. It's not the servo. Plugged it back in, was fucking with the dual rate, and then all of a sudden it like came back a little, so I turned it all the way up and I had steering back. It was weird. I don't know if the remote just like glitches and turns the dual rate off or what, but worth a shot.
Was totally operator error.
Yeah, somehow.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Operator repair.
All right. Well, cool. I wonder what they're talking about here.
Also, I don't know if anyone, if Jason shared with anybody, but he made my Jurassic Park Explorer body explode on a concrete floor.
I did. And if I would have gotten better footage of it, I would have left it in my video that I made with it. But I literally, all I got was it just falling and disappearing off the table.
So, Kurt said he tried the dual rate. Actually, what Kurt said was, I tried the dull rate also. And Brian said, turn up the excitement rate then, Kurt.
Hey.
But yeah. I'm going to have to check mine and see.
Definitely not a guaranteed fix, but it's at least worth a try before you chalk it up to a loss.
Crystal Lamrock says, Bentley asked, how's the build going? Junkyard parental restrictions doesn't allow him to comment on the video.
Hold on. Don't comment yet. Hold on. You're muted. Okay. Did you hear that, Junkyard?
Yeah, no, I heard it. I'm working on frame rails, and right now I just drilled out my skid plate pieces that they bolt into on all my frames that I make. And yeah, I mean, it's going.
Green or Jurassic, Dustin? Double A asked.
Jurassic.
The Jurassic Park one. But luckily, I've got the world's best super glue. and I put it back together in legitimately under a minute, and he continued the video, and you would never know.
C-Dubs wants to know what you're making those out of.
It literally took me longer to film a
Junkyard.
shot than it did for him to fix the truck. Okay, hold on. Okay, what are you making those foam rails out of?
It's out of 0.80 sheeted stream.
Okay, Michael Ely asked, don't know if you guys can help. Want to get a 10th scale crawler? What do you guys think is a good one?
What's your
Derek? What 2 10th scales did you just buy?
Oh, I can't remember the right now though. Like James RC just bought one. Like that Gen 8 dude is on sale for like
Gen A?
It's on sale for like $260 or something like that.
Yeah.
Really?
I was legit gonna say that because I love my Gen 8.
Yeah,
Gen
it's
8?
like, man, you can't beat that.
What's the Gen 7? Is that the black one you have, Derek?
Yeah, that's what Sarah's got.
Yeah.
But right now, the Gen 8's only like $30 more or something.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we can do about that, Corey. Double A says TRX4 if you want to bash it all.
Yeah.
Corey says there's not enough smoke in the air, and that's not acceptable.
I mean, it depends on how much he wants to spend, actually, I guess we should have said.
Yeah, if you don't have much of a budget, or if you have a low budget, Red Cat's a good option. If you don't really care about your budget, Mr. Axial are both good options.
Yeah, I'd get like an STX10 probably. Well, you can get that Enjoyer kit, that STX10 Enjoyer kit for $159.
Yeah, well, and the Element Ecto is actually an awesome crawler right out of the box if you want to go like
That's what Brian just
borderline
said.
comp
That's
crawl.
on my list of trucks to get still. Yep.
Jason, did I show you the updated Toyota?
James said, yeah, the sale's over, but that's what he got.
Silver on it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I switched it from gold to white, and then I put the trio wheels and the big swamp tires on it. So now it's got.
What'd you put the stripe on with?
Just a white paint pen, painted over the gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love those.
Well, Jason could have had the other Toyota body. He could have took it with him, but he left it in Oregon.
What?
I did. I left it for Jacob.
But I got this one out of it though. Look at it.
Yeah, you got the Blazer and the Ford, so it's a fair exchange.
Yeah. Look at that. It's like two-tone.
Michael says thanks. And you're welcome, man. Glad we could help.
And then I put those Rhino wheels and tires that he gave me on the Explorer, and I think they look awesome.
Oh yeah, those black right. Oh shit! Hold on, wrong button. At least I didn't kick him out of here. There we go. Yeah.
Dirk says, Dustin, is that a white servo horn my eyes see?
Yeah, it was gold, and I actually painted it white. It's not even white, stock white. I painted it that way.
Yes. It's never going to get old. I will rock the white servo horn forever.
Is that the Devastator? Oh, no.
Osborne says, I like the Blazer body, Jason. Let's see that again. That was from Osborne. Can you solo it up so they get a good look?
Yep.
This is from Dustin.
Working. Just takes me so long to do it.
C-Dub said solid gold for density. Yeah, that is beautiful, isn't it? Look at the way it gets darker on where the body rounds down when the light changes. I like the way that. Yeah, that's beauty.
Smooth it out. I really like that it has the Silverado badges on the side. Those came out.
Yeah.
How small they are.
Yeah, that is. Tip it up. There you go.
Couldn't believe
that. Look at that.
Came through.
Yeah.
Excellent job, Dustin. Really nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's gonna need a real stubby chassis.
Stubby bug chassis.
Billy said he got his bed together on that new chassis. I'm going to put the cab together now.
Hell yeah.
C-Dub says you putting lights into that.
The
Crystal
Blazer
says
body.
Bentley loves that body.
Yep.
Billy said I want one for my BOC chassis.
Ah.
SRC 3D, welcome to the channel. That's a nice print, he says. It is. That's what I was saying. Dustin did an excellent job on that print.
Thank you, sir.
For being such a short time at doing printing, you really seem to have taken right to it. You're really good at it.
Hey, man. It's a lot of watching YouTube before I started.
Corey McKenzie says beautiful. Yeah, it is. It's
Pretty sweet.
Oh, check this out.
well, there's more to it than that because I've seen people that watch YouTube still having trouble. Cardboard Crawler says, hello, folks. What's going on, Zach? So how you doing tonight, Dirk?
Yeah, it's better as that. And you just have some more creative space.
So, Jim, you were talking about printing. I had my first catastrophic failure.
Oh, no.
It's so this is just all melted to the plate. All of these screws that adjust and tighten this just came completely off, and it was like wobbling around and shit, and like grinding the brass tip into the bed plate. Like it was.
Oh no.
Yeah, so got to work on cleaning that and fixing it up. That was pretty rough.
Damn. Hanging in there, buddy. Hanging in there. We'll make it.
Oh, these nuts are so small.
That's what she said.
That was quick. Andy said the white matches your white servo horn.
Shit.
SPC 3D said, oh my God, the same thing happened to me. The brass somehow cracked my glass bed.
Yeah, if it grinds hard enough and long enough. I think mine went for a good hour and 20 minutes before I noticed.
C-Dub said you can get a new tip and plate for cheap, though. Not bad.
Yeah, and luckily the plate, it's like a magnetic mat, so like the mat's fucked up, but the build plate should be fine. But
oh shit!
I was trying to print another one of these.
Oh, what is that?
So it's two logs.
JG.
Oh, hey, what's up? I didn't know I was in here yet.
There he is. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Ooh, getting a lot out.
What's up, Jaggy?
It might be. Hold on.
That might be better. Yeah. What'd you do?
Yeah.
Just mute yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my air conditioner.
Oh. Cool. Tiny nuts, tiny nuts.
Dude, you just can't do that. You flooded my mind with like 72 jokes. Like, bang. All I could do was laugh.
Don't you mean it floods your mind with 69 jokes, Jim?
No, I didn't go there. It's one or more of our mics there, AA.
Yeah, I know that's I know the phone that Jaggy's using, and it did it to me all the time too, because the microphone is way too close to the external speaker.
Ah.
I could shut my air conditioner off probably, and it would quit.
We could try it.
It's either that or just mute it when you're not talking.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually yelling back.
That's probably the music those kids are playing then.
Stupid thing said, I've been seeing 69 everywhere. You got a dirty mind.
Oh, where'd Jaggy go? Jaggy's gone.
Oh.
Frickin' technology, I hate it. Well, I hate it and I love it.
Osborne laughing. Corey, that's what she said. Yeah. Stone Jim time again. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's perfect.
My Max Smasher should be here tomorrow. I'm excited for that.
Man, you get deliveries on Sunday?
When Amazon delays them, yeah. I said it'll be here tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see.
Zach's taking off. Okay, we'll catch you later, Cardboard.
See you, Zach. What happened to the other Zach?
Well, he was here a little bit ago. Our brother from Michigan, Zach.
I wanted to tell him I drove by a house that's for rent. That's really close to my house.
Hope he's still in there listening. Sometimes he comes and goes, but I imagine he's got a kid and whatnot to take care of. So.
Yeah.
Osborne says, I'm off, y'all. Going to bed. Good night, fam. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. We'll catch you later.
See you, man.
You're getting old when it stops becoming snap, crackle, pop, and more like, louder, more vicious noises.
Yeah.
It's not Rice Krispies anymore. It's more like gravel in a steel drum.
It stops being Rice Krispies and it starts becoming like Pop Rocks where it hurts.
Yeah. Hell, last night on the stream, I how you move your neck and make it snap.
God,
somebody heard it last night.
Oh,
like one of the people in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, it was loud. But I didn't know what it was because I wasn't looking at you. And then when you were talking to them about it, I was like, ew, gross.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was my neck.
I thought you had dropped something or dropped a couple things on the floor that were heavy. It was so loud.
Hey, stupid thing says, yeah, now it goes break, snap. Yeah. But I got good reason. I broke my necks.
Damn, yeah, that's a great reason for it to hurt.
Billy said, I'll just join the chat. That way you guys don't hear that. That sucks, man. We got to figure out a way around this. Get him some earphones or something.
All you need to do is I don't know where they come from, but like my old employer found these really cheap freaking little, they're like the size of they're like that big.
Ruckus showed up.
That's how big these Bluetooth speakers
Welcome to
are.
the show, guys.
They're just a little freaking shit Bluetooth speaker. Sync it to your phone and set it away from your phone. I guarantee it fixes all that reverb. They got to be like only like $10.
C-dubs. Position, velocity, acceleration, jerk, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah. Yeah, actually, that probably is a pretty good description of how I broke my neck. It was like 15. Yeah. I was on a dirt bike. I was airborne. And they're all He says calculus. They're all Man, I can't say it. Derivations of position. Calculus. Yeah, there we go. I gave up on math after geometry, man. I just grew to hate it. and I like engineering, which is really fucked up. James said Walmart has the ProBud V2s at Walmart's for $30. Earbuds. Earbuds.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Derivatives. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't say the word. It wasn't spelled right.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey, single me out for a minute. I'm going to give a little preview of my course.
1 second.
He uses it almost every day. I bet you do, man. And it's me and math just have an issue. That's all.
1 second. Ugh. Okay.
How do I switch my camera on this, Jay?
Oh, you got to go into settings,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Video.
camera, all that crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Finger.
Yeah. Hold on.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking sweet.
Man, you got shit growing all over your course. That's awesome, man. What is the surface made of?
It's a mixture of spray foam and plaster wrap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Man, it's awesome.
And then I'm cutting a hole through there, and there's going to be a tunnel leading down to this ground floor where there'll be a second course.
All right.
That'll be
Now,
fucking awesome, dude.
What
I
are you
gotta
doing
fill
for texture on the surface, or is it just the texture?
I've got multiple different types of stones and rocks and shit to put down here. And then let's see how that does. I may have to put some dirt in with it.
Okay.
But we'll see how it goes.
Have you considered like doing like on Jacob's course, how he's done it, where the rocks, he's made it look realistic, how the rocks are coming up out of the dirt?
Yeah, I'm going to bury my rocks in.
Okay.
I'm going to put the rocks down first, and then.
Yeah, then add dirt. Gotcha.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Just trying to get the full picture for everybody. What you got in mind?
Yeah. It's all because of fucking Dustin. I watched his videos, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. The other thing that I just recently did on one of my courses that I haven't made a video on yet is I grabbed some of this 3M Super 77 adhesive spray. It's like just aerosol glue, and coated all of the plaster and just threw handfuls of fucking sand and dirt at it, and then sprayed it again. And it makes everything that looked like kind of like fake rock just add that much more texture to it. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's what I've been worried about after I did like the like weathering effect. I lost some of my grip, I think it looks like.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you get like just a small bag of fucking fun sand at a craft store or Walmart or something, just go heavy with the spray.
Don't get the
handfuls at it, and then once it dries, just blow it off. with a fucking anything or a vacuum, it'll suck up most of it, but you'll still have that traction, that grip there.
Yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Dirk says that looks awesome, Derek.
Yeah, thanks, Dirk.
Yeah, dude, it looks really, really fucking good.
And I got a whole bunch more trees and shit to put up, and I got some houses and a whole bunch of like foliage to put on still.
Jason's gonna go buck wild with the fucking trees and foliage when he rebuilds his course.
Oh, fuck yeah, I am.
He's talking living foliage. He's talking living foliage.
I got pine trees and apple trees and little mini like regular foliage trees to put up still.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gotta hide nugs in them all over the course, and then when people come over and run, it's like if you could find the weed, you could smoke it.
Nah.
Yeah,
playing I Spy while you're trying to run.
This course is crazy. Yeah, I'm going crazy with the foliage.
Dirk said he did a similar thing with the spray adhesive and sand on his course. Gives the look and grip of real terrain.
It really does.
Yeah, good that because I was gonna try that, and I was just like, man, I put all this work in. I hate to ruin it by doing that.
Right. I mean, it might be handy to just test it on a piece of cardboard or something. Throw a test piece of plaster cloth on it and see how you like the effect. Because
for sure,
yeah, it works well, but if you don't like the look, it's not worth doing. You know.
Right.
All right, C-Dubs, you're cracking me up. He's still going on with technical jargon about calculus.
Technical jargon.
About calculus and how it's related to my broken neck.
Man, it's real simple. Jim did an E equals MC, fucked his neck up.
I hit a large rock, and me and my bike were soon separated and tumbling through the air.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
How old were you?
15.
So that was the first time you got high then?
Oh, no. I actually didn't get high until later that year. Really?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That was the first time you got high. Altitude.
Oh. No, actually, that's not actually accurate. If we're talking about things like that. Yeah, I was, man, look at that. Just look at that. That's perfect.
You should call it Big Blue.
Big Blue. Oh, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Or
love
it.
it.
Call it.
Yeah, I'm in love with that.
I think I am going to paint the horn on this one, though.
You gonna paint
Corey's
match the shocks?
The horn. Oh, yeah. Yellow would be cool.
Or black or silver, but I'm just thinking, you know, yellow shocks, yellow horn might look good.
Hell yeah. Too cool. Now I got to run it.
I think C-Dubs wants you to paint your horn blue or yellow.
I was thinking yellow. Man, this thing is so heavy.
Curtis says he has a 1-to-1 that looks just like it. Yeah, I have a green one. Mine's pretty beat up. Well, it's real beat up, but it's a badass. It's sitting on 44s. So it's kind of just like that.
Jason, what you got to do is grab some small rocks or something, put them in the bed, and then run it with a load and see if anything falls out. Or logs or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, you mean like for a competition?
I mean, just right now if he's going to run it.
Oh.
Put something in the bed to tumble around. You know, if Jason bought Wranglers, he could afford more trucks.
Why are you looking at his butt?
Hey, man, I had 2 whole days of staring at his bedazzled asshole. Old fucking rhinestone cowboy over there drops shit on the floor more often than somebody with cerebral palsy. A guy can't hold on to anything, and all I see is his buckle jeans or whatever the fuck those are. I'm like, God damn it, get a real pair of jeans, man.
Damn it, now I gotta find my transmitter.
That's awesome, Curtis. He says he's got a pretty beat up green one too. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I bought mine actually just the way it sits. It's got the 351 Windsor. It's all beefed up. It's got a cam, ignition, MTD ignition, Holley carburetor.
I got a beat up white one.
Double A wants to know how I get in and out of it. He's got an 84 GMC sitting on 40s. Yeah, my floorboards are actually like, yeah, they're like, you know, above my diaphragm, probably like right around chest height, you know, on that truck. I actually have to literally climb up. I grab hold and there's a handle on the outside.
Dude, Double A Dave's truck is pretty fucking awesome. We went crawling and he pulled up in it. It's like a standard
That's the one he's
cab,
talking about.
slam Chevy. It's fucking dope, and it's really, really clean for the year. Like, really clean.
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about. 84 GMC on 40s.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
The fuck?
Well, they're built like that around here. The people that have them like that around here, it's all because Michigan's flat. We got a lot of fields and a lot of mud. We don't get to climb, but we can crawl through mud. Mine even came with a sticker in the back window. If you got the guts, follow my ruts. Hey, Zach's around. A bed is for sleeping, a box is for work, Dustin.
Nah. Well, what if I call it a boot? It'd be like those
Canadians?
English or Canadians or whoever. Everybody calls it a boot and a bonnet.
Michael Ely with thoughts on the Axial UTB 18 Capra and the Traxxas TRX 4M.
Pretty cool.
We'll see. I'm not. From pictures I've seen, I thought the Capra looked too fat from belly to backbone, but you know, it's kind of hard to say when you know you're only getting it from a picture. You know, we'll see. We get more run videos and I get a better look at it because I've seen some videos and maybe it doesn't look as bad as I thought. Looks pretty capable from the videos I've caught, honestly.
It's too big.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, you know, you can make the judgment on size for yourself when you go to look at it and decide if you want to buy it. If you're wanting to pair it up against like other 18, well, it's like, yeah, comparing a Capra to, a trail truck.
Yeah.
It's just too big for that, but it is what it is. Double A said that was my 85, Dustin. My 84 is black.
Oh, I saw his 85. It's red. It's slammed. It's on muscle wheels, and it sounds mean as fuck. It's awesome.
C Dub said I tried plowing my deck last year with a 24. Nope. I may be done in 2026. Andy asked, really looks sweet. Are those mofo rims?
Yes.
Are you still a team driver for him?
Yeah.
Nice.
At least I think so.
I mean, I don't even know what that means, if I'm honest, but I know at some point he announced it, and I was like, that's cool.
Andy said, fill it with Cheerios and see if any fall out. Cardboard said, well, now we see if they are any good. Zach said, 10th scale are decent for plowing. Hoodwiz, check your message. I can't do that, Hoodwiz, because I'm using my phone to be on the show.
Oh,
Man, that's the first time. No, second time that's fallen since you've driven on the course.
well, that was more driver error than anything.
It's so heavy, it's just moving the rock instead of driving over it. Man, I set up this desk and now I don't know what to do with it.
Uh-oh. I think I might have broke something. I definitely need a new servo.
C-Dub says, next comp, haul a load to the finish.
Hell yeah. Bonus points for each, like, BB or rock or pebble that you cross the finish line with.
I like the idea of Cheerios.
Yeah. They're lightweight. They're a little grippy to each other, so you have a better chance of keeping them stable.
Somebody mentioned it in the comments, and I was like, yeah, you know, Andy said that. It's like, that's
Good
not
idea.
a bad idea.
Gonna have to start doing trailer comps with those
okay.
TRX-4Ms. Who can get their
Oh,
trailer to the
right.
finish.
But yeah, I'd have to say this has been his most capable rig straight off the build.
Yeah.
I mean, he was walking it around here last night and just walking right through everything that's even given anything else a little trouble. That weight's like crushing them tires down, making them conform.
That's pretty sick. Jason, when you start doing comps again, you should do. I just thought of this. Maybe someone's done it before, and that's why I'm thinking of it. But have do a team comp, like you and one other person versus another team of two, and you have to tie your trucks together with string, and you have to both run the course, and you can't break the string or disconnect it. And see who can make it through the course with the best time and least penalties while they're attached by a piece of string.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be cool.
I am going to switch this here. I have got to go let my dogs outside.
Cool.
So
We'll keep the masses busy.
I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun.
So C-Dub said every Cheerio you finish with is a plus 10 second.
Yeah, something
Cheerio.
like that. That'd be cool.
Double A said Cheerio Cup challenges are awesome. Let's see. My buddy David Lee Wheeler
do that.
has a Jeep Cherokee mega truck. I have to get 5-foot step ladder to get in this truck.
Holy shit.
minus 10 seconds. There, that made more sense, Cito.
Yeah, I think I've seen Hello RC do the Cheerio Cup challenge with his 10 scale crawlers. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to the show, Sean. Sean's RC. Comps are for prima donnas, he says. I think it's just we're around here. Comps are talking about 4 friends getting together and running around on our basement course. We don't go to comps so much in this group of people here, Sean. The rest of everything's just Trent getting his question asked there, or answered, I mean. So what are you guys working on tonight?
Me?
Anybody?
I was just working on getting this new desk area set up.
Cool.
That was pretty much it. Now don't know what to do with it. I figured this would be like my workbench area to work on shit, and that'll be my daily job work area and filming stuff. We'll see.
Derek's working on the awesome new course. That's kick-ass.
Hell yeah. Junkyard's
We've already
working on
visited
a
with
chassis
Shane.
or something.
Huh?
So it looks like Junkyard's working on a chassis or something.
Yeah, he's working on that build he's been working on.
I wish the weather would get nice so I could go run this thing.
Hell yeah.
Sweet little Jeep Cherokee.
Now where's that from?
I don't remember. This is the company logo.
Oh, okay. That's same company that does the MN90s.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it right off.
The electronics aren't very good, but the actual truck and detail and stuff is pretty cool. So might be able to upgrade the electronics.
There's my MN99. And there's your little logo.
Yep. The details on these are awesome, but the electronics are not that great.
Yeah. In a lot of ways, it's kind of toy grade. I mean, it's a little above toy grade, but not a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to swap it for a... What's that thing?
It's Jason.
Yeah. No, I want to put this
Come on, that was funny.
Hobby Wing system in it. Upgrade it.
So Sean replied to what he had said, that comps are for prima donnas, and I said, well, this is just about a bunch of guys in a basement hanging out. And he said, that's fine then. I got out of comping, couldn't listen to all the crying excuses anymore, sucked the fun clean out of tiny truck. Yeah, well, for us, it's just a bunch of guys wanting to brag about their new build. That's about all it is for us. We just want to see how good we stack up against our best friends.
Yeah, man, we did like 8 or 9 comps down in Oregon, and there wasn't a single complaint once. We were just laughing and having a good time.
Wow, that's
losing
awesome.
Was half the fun.
Well, it's great when people, I mean, okay, you go there with your best effort, and okay, you didn't do so well, or it broke, or whatever. You had fun. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
People that get all bent out of shape or they got to win, they got to think about what they were doing it for in the first place. You know?
Exactly.
Donk.
Andy said there's a YouTube channel, can't think of the name right now. They have a plastic cup. They put Cheerios in, drive around until it's empty. Whoever. Huh?
Hello, RC.
Oh, okay. Thanks. So, hello, RC, guys. There we go. Double A said the same thing.
Yeah. They have a really cool channel. They make some fun stuff.
No kidding. I'm going to have to check them out. I hadn't heard of them before.
He's got an awesome 10-scale course in his backyard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just rocks and dirt and shit piled up
What do
everywhere.
you guys think about the shocks being raked back in the back?
If it sets your ride height the way you want it, and you're getting the travel and control, then it's fine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how my Toyota's set up. It's raked in the back, but straight up and down in the front. It's the only way it would mount and look right, and it.
Yeah, that's the
That's fine.
same because with the bed, I can't stand
You
them up.
can't lower it anymore. Yeah,
Right.
it lifts the ass end up too high.
Well, yeah, and it's all about not just that, but the control of it. It actually gives you the right control. When you stand them more upright in the front, that gives you the stability where your weight or the majority of your weight's at. And then your rear end is more about just keeping your ass end off the ground. I mean, you do get propulsion from it, but for the most part, it's all about the front end anyway. So as long as you're getting the articulation you want and keeping your height where you need it.
I don't know. There's a lot happening in the rear end too.
That's
Jeff
what she
Brown
said.
just showed up. What's going on, Jeff?
Jeff, what up, man? And I am officially coming out tomorrow.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. What?
I will be at Reaction tomorrow.
That's where you're gonna do it, huh? Interesting spot.
I might even film a video of this thing over there.
Jeff Brown said you're a liar.
No, I'm serious.
Roger said he cracked his 32 Ford tow tater body. Added epoxy and cloth to strengthen the printed body. Jeff's laughing. C-Dub says, I'd say keeping the weight down is the most important.
That definitely is not the case in this truck because, yeah.
Cardboard says coming out in public, not the norm.
Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Well, no, we'll let you, apparently. Tomorrow at Reaction.
Hell yeah.
Andy said, yeah, great channel. I liked watching. Hello, RC.
Debo, the camera angle you were showing earlier doesn't do that course justice, man. That thing's huge. You're in it. It's massive.
Oh, he's muted. How did he get muted?
I don't know.
I think he did it himself.
He's power tools and shit, but yeah, that's way bigger than I thought it was. When you're sitting in it, it looks much bigger.
Yeah, it's huge, dude.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Isn't
Okay.
it?
Let's check in over here.
You're right, Dustin. I mean, it didn't give you
There was no sense of scale.
What's up, guys?
Heck yeah.
What up, man? How's it coming?
Yeah, coming a little bit along. I mean, you guys are seeing like just the basics getting drawn or laid out, and then once I
recap
Get it
for the
all.
latecomers. What body is that for?
what year is it? Hold on. It is for, man, they don't give you a year on this.
Jeff Brown says Debo just wants to show his butt off.
It's
Him and
just
Jason Bowles.
It's America's book.
Oh, nice.
for this. I
One
don't
of
know
the
what
old
year
Ford
it is.
Couriers.
Yeah, Jim, you're more of a Ford person, so you would know more what year this is because it doesn't say on the box at all.
It's the early mid 70s.
That's what I'm guessing, between 75 and 80, I would guess.
Yeah, it's I think they stopped before 80 or maybe right at 80.
Yeah, that was Ford's competition to the Chevy Love, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. And then along came the Ranger and the S10.
Yes. The S10 took over the Love, and the Ranger took over the Courier.
And I fucking
So yeah,
a good old
basically what
Chevy
it
Love.
is.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I wish I could find a Chevy Love in a model. I would kill to have one, but I haven't seen one in many, many moons. So
Yeah, that would be super cool.
I think
Remember the
correct term,
Rampage?
I think the correct term is you would love to have one.
yes.
Shut up, Dad.
You remember the Rampage?
The Rampage by Chrysler?
Yeah.
Yes, I just seen one that was I seen it on it's at SEMA right now, and it's got the Ford Pantera chassis under it. And it was pretty wild. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
It was like a mini El Camino.
Yeah, Ultra Mini.
El Camino.
Well, it was using like that 80s Charger, like early 80s Charger front end.
Front end, yeah. I wasn't really a fan of the front ends. I like the rest of the car, but the front ends are what kind of got me.
You know, it was what it was.
Right. I know they didn't make them for very long.
Okay, my Gladiator build is based on a lot of weight in the right places. That's the best idea, man. Sean said, that's what my wife said, keeping the weight down is good.
Hell yeah.
C-Dub said, you said those are made out of what? And it has strength? I think he's talking about Debo's course.
Oh. That's what he was talking about when I'm building them.
Oh no, I think C-Dubs is talking about the chassis because he said, "Did you just bend the frames?"
I'm assuming my chassis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You know, when I first started building with these, I had never built a chassis with Streen, and I was thinking that it was going to be super brittle. But I've built and retired like 3 or 4 trucks already, and I just retire them because I get bored with them. It's not that they really break, but I let my kid drive my Chevy, and he let it fall about 6 feet onto some boulders, and nothing broke. And then he did it more than 5 times at least. And
now, is that rod or tube?
So I was using tube, and I just started using solid rod, which I like a lot more because I can just bend this. I don't have to heat it up. If I have to heat it more than like a direct 90, or if I have to bend it more than a direct 90, then I'll heat it up a little bit. But I like it a lot better because it doesn't deform with the heat.
Yeah, with the tubes, it creases it and it puts that bend in. It makes it kind of weak.
Yep.
Yeah, you can you can form the tube to a point, and then it'll crease.
Yeah. I used to, like, years ago when I very first started building these, I used to build my frames out of all brass, and I haven't done it in so long that I haven't started playing with brass again. Actually, here's it was my last frame that I made, and it's hollow brass tubing, brass square. And that was for the Losi Trail Trucker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, styrene doesn't have really high tensile strength, but because it is so flexible, it'll bounce, bend, and form back if you drop it versus just snapping, or like with brass, if it bends, it's bent. Styrene will just flex and come back.
Yeah, that, and I use CA glue to glue all my joints together, and
that shit ain't coming
apart. Really haven't. Yeah, no, I haven't had anything come apart yet.
Corey McKenzie said, I expect my new AMC Eagle body in the mail by Monday. That'd be cool. Is it the wagon or is it the 4-door? C-Dub said, thanks for the explanation. And he said that he's talking about that one Hello RC. They do awesome course in the backyard. He loves it with the Cheerios.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we don't need to hear about your sex life. Strange Cheerios fetish. I don't know about you.
Hey, don't kink shame him. Man likes Cheerios, you let him like Cheerios.
Yeah, but Cheerios, man.
They're good for heart health. Pretty sure that's what the commercials say.
That was heart health.
Hard health. Yeah, no, definitely. We're saying the same thing.
Double A said, don't knock it till you try it.
That's right.
Roger said he had a black Shelby GLH Turbo back in the day based on the Omni.
Oh, man, I would kill for one of them cars.
A buddy of mine had the same car.
A GLH?
Yeah, the black with the silver and with the Carroll Shelby signature on the dash. And
on the dashboard, yep. Oh, yeah, dude. My buddy had one when I was in school, and surprisingly for how tiny them cars are, it would put you in your seat, and you would never have guessed it.
My buddy had this in Anchorage, Alaska, and I remember being on the avenue downtown Anchorage at like 3 a.m. in broad daylight, doing like 120 miles an hour, racing people.
Yeah, and that car doing 120 miles an hour was terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in the passenger seat. Like I said, it was my buddy's car. And we were in Anchorage, so we were drunk.
It's a miracle.
This was like 91. Yeah. No, that wasn't how I broke my neck. I broke my neck when I was 16.
No, I know. It just sounds like a story where you might have almost broke it again.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, we did really well.
Nice.
Never broke anything in Alaska that I can remember. Nope.
What did you do in Alaska? Were you a longshoreman, or?
Actually, no. When I went to Alaska, it was because my cousin owned the franchise rights for Little Caesars.
Oh, nice.
So I went up and I worked for a few months in his store right by his house, just learning the business. And then he stuck me out in the store in Eagle River, and I ran that for a while. And then he had me go a couple other stores and kind of help straighten them out. And then I went to Fairbanks, and I opened Fairbanks, the first one in Fairbanks, and ran that for a while.
That echo is back like crazy.
It's from Shane.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
There he goes. He muted it, and we're back. Thanks, Shane.
Yep. Sorry about that, bud.
Just drop it when you want to talk again, dude.
I like having you in the conversation.
C-Dubs, did I ever go to Lake Laos? Is that the one out there between Anchorage and Eagle River there? Louise. Lake Louise. Is that the one? I think if so, yes, but I didn't go swimming. That thing was cold even like July and August. It was still cold. If that's the one you're talking about. C-Dub's going to Anchorage and Banff soon. Cool. It'll be, well, if you're going soon, it's going to be cold. Just outside of Calgary and near Banff. No, okay, then no. Nope, never went to Lake Louise. I went all around Anchorage. We drove down to Homer Spit. That's what it's called, Homer Spit. Then I drove all the way from Anchorage to Fairbanks also. Couple of great trips.
Homer Spit, huh?
Yeah, we went fishing out of there. We were fishing in 300 feet of water for halibut, which swim or live at the bottom. So you got 300 feet of line minimum out when that fish hits. And the one I pulled in was 141 pounds.
Were you out there just doing it for fun, just for the halibut?
No, it was tournament fishing. No, it was for the halibut. It really was. It was just me and my cousin and a couple of the other managers. It was kind of like a bonus, just he would take us out.
Now who's the dad?
Yeah, I know. Did I ever tell you about my milk joke that I pulled at Walmart and it made the lady's day?
You what?
I bought milk at Walmart and I've been waiting ever since I heard this joke. I've been waiting to say it for years. And finally, someone at Walmart, when we were checking out with our groceries, asked if I wanted the milk in the bag. And I said, no, in the carton is fine. And she lost it laughing. It was the best dad joke I've ever pulled.
That's good, man. Double A said, Duster, you still working 410s?
Yes, sir.
You call that a shotgun job, right?
Loving it. Yeah, man. 410s
Cool.
with Fridays off.
Corey said it's the new 4-door wagon AMC Eagle from Iceberg RC. Oh, I haven't seen that. Putting it on his deadbolt. Awesome. I'm going to have to go check that out.
Iceberg RC's got some really cool stuff. It's just a shame about that boat,
Wow.
It kind of gives him a bad name,
Yeah.
Like it was his fault.
Right.
Boat comes along, runs into him. I mean, it's not his fault.
I mean, they said not even God could sink that boat, so he showed them.
Well, he wasn't even trying.
I know. Just hanging out.
Roger Long says, we heard enough about Jason's coming out in bedazzled jeans. Enough. Oh, no. Just for the Halliburton. James says, I work 410s as well.
Hell yeah.
Everyone with dad jokes. Man, I must have a buzz on.
It's a bad thing you wouldn't understand. I love this chrome freaking marker.
Oh, some people say the Iceberg had the right of way. C-dubs, 410s, and 3 days off. I need that.
Well, fuck. Thought I was gonna have something to work on, but
oh no. Zach said he's going on a 7-12 schedule next week.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
It's only 5 hours. Come on. Yeah, Andy says there's a guy in our group makes chassis out of glass that you could also smoke it. They're durable.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, that guy that makes them frames out of glass, I'm pretty sure he's from Michigan.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, he is. That's what Andy was saying. The guy in his group.
Yeah, a guy that I work with, he goes to like every medical marijuana convention that is possible in Michigan. And I showed him a video of one of his crawlers, like I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and he's like, yeah, I see him like all the time at all the conventions and stuff. And apparently, he's a really good glass blower.
His name is Joey Stanton. Yep, he's a local Michigan guy. Very cool. He does a lot of great glass work. He makes like miniature bongs for your action figures for your trucks, 10th scale, 24th scale. But he also makes actual glass chassis for 24th scale. You can actually put your rig together with a glass chassis. Some of them even like have blown in glass bongs and removable, not removable. Yeah, he does a lot of really cool stuff.
That sounds pretty fucking awesome.
Double A's bragging that he has the best work schedule ever. He works when he wants to. He doesn't have to ask for time off, and he just comes and goes as he please. No, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty awesome job.
C-dubs, we just got a coffee mug that has a bowl and choke out of Boulder 2 weeks ago. Oh, entire mug is hollow. Be pretty cool. Oh,
One of my buddies in high school did that with remember those old like colored plastic mugs that had water in them, and you put them in the freezer, and they would freeze the mug with the water
right.
that was inside it was like insulated. He drilled a hole in one of those and took the water out and turned it into a bong that he would like drink soda out of and smoke out of. It was pretty funny. I'm like, I swear to God, stoners are some of the most ingenuitive people on earth.
Just opens that part of the mind, man.
You can make anything you could smoke out of, but fucking 2 + 2 is 17 once they're high.
I always get 5.
Oh, well, see, you're good then. You get it.
Guesstimation. Close enough.
Listen, with the way they're teaching fucked up, dumbass math these days, 2 + 2 probably is 5 now, according to them. I don't fucking know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even know. That somebody was saying something about they do things differently that like we can't even understand it because of the way they do it different or some
it's
shit.
so dumb. Yeah, I watched some like mini docu-series thing on it, and like the parents were like, yeah, I wish I could help my kid with math, but it doesn't, they would do it the way they were taught, or even the way I was taught. I'm pretty young, but it's like that's not acceptable anymore. Even if they get the right answer, it's not acceptable because they didn't do it the ridiculous way. Although
Right,
I do
guys,
really enjoy
9 + 10 = 21.
Yeah. I do really like those like videos and memes and stuff of kids' homework and paperwork where they just like did really stupid funny stuff. Like one of them was like show your work on a math problem. So they got the answer right, and then they just drew a picture of like a brain, and they're like, I'll show you how I did my work. I did my work with my brain. I got the right answer. The teacher gave him like a 0 or whatever, and I'm like, that's fucking funny. That kid should have got an A for that. He was right, and he's a smartass. That's going to be the next president.
Yep.
Yeah, I got frustrated with math. I remember that being one of the things because, like, they'd have those, and I would just read it, and then I knew the answer because that's, I didn't have work. I didn't have something to write down, and that really pissed me off. They were like, well, you have to write it out. And I'm like, but that's not, I just know the answer. There was no work.
Exactly.
Like 9 times 9 is 81.
Yeah, I don't need a fucking pen and a piece of paper to figure it out.
Right. And I can do the same with more numbers. I mean, so
right. Double A Day said math always came easy to him. I didn't know he had a girlfriend named Math, but good for him.
Chrome shocks. Gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And my nose is running. It's probably at mile like 400 by now.
Local 24 said 2 + 4, 24.
You got it.
Zach said, Debo, your course is looking really good, by the way.
Thank you.
I am not going back that far in the comments. Double A, hardy har har.
Hardy har har. 30 people watching. Hell yeah, I love it.
So what are some of you folks out there working on? You can see doubling down on the course.
Ooh, look at those trees.
Do we?
Gives you somewhere to hook your winch.
Ha. I always just hook my winch from the rear.
That's the wrong letter. I think you meant that with an E. Zach said, packing my whole fleet of cars to travel with and all the gear that goes with them.
Oh, yeah.
So you got a U-Haul trailer, did you?
I just did that recently, and let me tell you, it's a hassle.
Yeah. I remember as a kid, you know, my dad was in the military, so with that, the military covers your move. So you always had a moving company show up, you know. And then like as an adult, you know, you're gonna move. It's like there's no moving company. You can't afford a moving company.
Right.
Luckily, I've always had a truck. So. JD says he's working on his daughter's new SCX-10-2, rebuilding the shocks. Now, is that stock shocks you're rebuilding?
I'm working on shocks too.
I'm shocked.
Double A asked Zach if he was headed to Mount Shasta. And Zach replied, Sugar Bowl on Downer Summit.
Whoa.
Brent,
You guys know the story behind Donners?
Yeah.
The Donner
Brent
Party?
C, before we get to that, Brent C said he's working on his good old LCG Gladiator. And has anybody seen the new smaller Injora Comp pins?
Nope.
I hadn't seen them either. Now, back to the Donner Pass.
Do you know the story behind it?
I don't.
Apparently, back in like the horse and buggy days, there was a big group of people, a family, I believe it was a family, and they were traveling through there and they got stuck in a blizzard and they got trapped while they ran out of food and they had to resort to cannibalism, and their last name was Donner. So Donner Pass.
Okay, he has to rebuild those shocks because they had too much oil in them. Yeah, and C-Dub said that he's been thinking about bringing some RCs on a plane, but he didn't know how the security goes.
Don't bring
and
the batteries.
Jason.
Well, you are allowed, in fact, the only way that is legal to transport batteries is in your carry-on.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
That's interesting because I was told that the batteries have a propensity to possibly expand and explode like the old Samsung phones, and so they weren't allowed at all on planes.
Yeah, no, that was probably true, but that wasn't the case when I flew, because they always asked and told you, if you have any LiPo batteries in your luggage, please remove them and put them in your carry-on.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I guess in that instance, if they do explode, at least they can be there to put the fire out because it's on your carry-on. If it's under the plane, they're kind of fucked.
Fuck.
Jeff Brown said he saw the small pins.
Small pins.
The new small pin tires.
Oh, yeah.
Penis.
Zach said there's many good books on the subject from the Donner Pass. Yep, and several episodes on History Channel. Corey said he's got a Reef's winch on his XJ. Stock hook is too big for scale. What do y'all recommend?
For what?
Let me back up here.
For a winch?
He has a Reef's RS winch on his XJ build. Is that 10th scale, I guess? And he said the stock hook is too big for scale. What do y'all recommend? I'm not sure what scale that is.
Yeah, that's a good question.
JD's wants to know if you watched The Shining today, Jay. Just gave the same speech as Jack Nicholson.
Really?
Apparently. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Our friend from New Zealand. How you doing tonight? Double A says they were buried in feet of snow.
Yep.
Double A said moose stew is very good tonight. Oh, it's on his 24. So what hook would we recommend for a winch on a 24?
I recommend I go rob your son's Legos and try to find a hook out of there.
I use fish hooks.
Yeah.
Jeff said, I once tried to carry on a tire truer for foam tires. Yeah, that didn't work good at first. I had security called in.
Sir, what's this very sharp object? It's for tires, I swear.
He said the hook it came with, too big for 24s. It works, but it's not for scale.
Yeah, I recommend trying to find a Lego hook.
For my 24s, I made a hook out of a paper clip. I just bent it and shaped it the way I wanted. You know, cut off the excess. I mean, oh, here.
That also works pretty well.
Man.
It's on the front of my Wrangler. Or I should say maybe Logan's Wrangler. Some of you may have not been here last night. This is my Gladiator that Jason gave me for my birthday. I named it Beast. And then after I had named it Beast, I decided, well, it needed a driver, so I got it Beast. I just put a whip on the back. And then I decided he needed a mic in there for his CB, so Yeah, it's
Mic
got
check
the
1 2.
cord and the mic hanging there. Okay, Cardboard Crawler said 2-aught triple length treble from Walmart lure replacement hooks. Yeah, I've got some trouble. Well, yeah, that's what I use on some of the kinetic ropes I made.
Oh, someone bailed. I think Debo bounced or got.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Jeff said they were more worried that it was a pop riveted steel metal box than anything. Well, no, Double A, it wasn't my birthday. He bought it for my birthday back in February. But thank you for the happy birthday wish. Double A thought it was my birthday today. No, he got it a long time ago for me. And I've been making mods along the way, just made a recent one. And so that's what I was showing tonight. C-Dub said that he liked the CB and he's thinking about putting in a reverse mirror. You know how I did the mic? Okay, you know on your ESC tray, on your stock SCX24, it's got those little legs. Well, when I tipped my ESC tray down, like I did here, I'll show you. Right here, you'll see this is a stock ESC tray. And all I did was I unscrewed it, pushed it down, and then what was sticking past, I just cut that tab off and then put a new hole in. And that way it puts it at an angle instead of an ESC tray. Now it's a battery tray for me. But that tab that I cut off, well, that worked perfect as a mic. And then I just took a piece of servo wire, and I even used the metal at the end as the normal plug. I cut about half of that off, drilled a hole into the bottom of the mic, well, that tab, and stuck it in, and I coiled the wire around a Allen wrench, heated it up, and punched a hole in the dash, stuck it in, took a paper clip, twisted it into a hook, and that's how it's hanging off the ceiling. And there you go. You can see the paper clip up there. Well, maybe get some light on that. There you go. Real simple to do. Don't even move.
Hey Jim,
Simple little easy scale accessory. What's that, Jason?
who did you say was making that thing for me again?
Thinks he's being tricky. He's like, oh, he's stoned. He'll forget. I'll just say he's here tonight. Wow, look at that great print job obstacle that Jason or Dustin made there.
Heck yeah.
That's huge. I mean, it looks like a Lego course.
We made an entire course out of those at Jacob's house when we were there outside. Filmed a couple running videos of it. It's freaking sweet.
Brian said he used jewelry class for a 1/24th winch hook. All right, cool. Corey said, never thought about fishing hooks. Yep, they're good. They work real good. Just make sure you take a file to them. Otherwise, you'll be hooking your fingertip. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, Double A said look for a double. Good luck. They do make doubles, but usually you just got to get a treble. And what I do with the treble actually is I'll take that third one and I bend it around into a circle and make it like my handle, because then I can grab that. The other two are then pointing the other way to hook in.
Damn, I got some nasty freaking heartburn right now. It really sucks. Really, really sucks. And I just lost my freaking wheel hex.
Somebody's talking about, I've been kind of skipping the comment because they're talking about half-bred elk deer. James' garage is taking off. We'll catch you later, James. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, James. Where did it go? I lost it. Found those. That's cool. My moonshine bottles.
Yeah? What about them?
Lost them, and now I found them.
Oh. I thought you had a use for them or something. You had an idea. C-Dub said he's used jewelry chain for limiting straps.
Oh yeah, that works. That I can see how that works good.
I've seen some people. Well, actually, one of the guys that comes out to my place has chains as limiting straps. Yeah, we didn't run tonight. My dad wasn't quite up to having people over. There we go. Dustin's got the winch with the fish hook.
Yep.
He's got a treble hook there. Works great. Oh, yeah. They bite in real good, too.
I also like the retractable ones because once you drive up to where it's hooked, it typically unhooks itself and sucks back in. You just keep on going. You don't have to mess with it.
Yep, he's right. It does work that way most of the time. MDub303, he said, hey, what up, guys? Welcome to the show, MDub.
I just totally lost my brass hex extender.
Like it fell?
Yeah.
Is brass magnetic?
I don't think so.
It is not.
Dang.
Demon Shadow said, man, you're lucky, Jim. You have power. Yeah, I do, man. Trying to think I know who you are. JD said, check your beard, Jay.
Demon, found it. Hell yeah.
Is that you there, Zach? Or no, I mean, no. Caleb, Demon Shadow. You're Caleb, right? Yeah, there. Yeah, you just answered me. Man, you don't have power? That sucks. Yeah, we've had a lot of high winds around here today. Coming up from the south of all things. So, of course, it's been relatively warm. I mean, in the 60s.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly driving back from Juliet, Illinois today.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It went good. Father-in-law's semi-truck is actually pretty nice. It drove really nice.
I was going to ask him. I asked him because I was sure he was going to have you look it over.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's 2016 with a 60 series Detroit diesel in it, and the thing's monster. It ran awesome today. I think it's going to suit him quite well.
Oh yeah. Caleb said the whole town is out. What, is that Jackson there? Caleb? I'm not sure where you're living, man. I can't remember. He's one of the guys that comes out and runs on my course on Saturday night. He's in the chat right now. M-Dub said number 4 double hooks on Amazon are perfect for winches. Okay. I didn't even think of, I guess I just didn't even think to order them off Amazon. I went to the bait and tackle shop here down the road.
So stiff.
Not sure. M-Dub said, hell yeah, Aaron, that looked great.
Demon Shadow. I don't recognize that name.
That's Caleb. He's one of the guys that comes over here on Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, he's in Springport. That's right, which is west of Jackson. And he's saying the whole town is without power.
Huh.
And he said, hey, that looks pretty awesome, Dustin.
Thanks.
I mean, it's all right.
Owen said, I bet if Jason would get a broom and sweep under that desk, he would find enough stuff to probably build another SCX-24. That was Owen.
Yeah, probably.
Simone62, welcome to the show. He says, what is upper left used for the winch setup? I would like to put one on my Bronco.
I'll show you. I got all the parts here.
C-Dubs 720. I need a steel winch hook for my 10th scale.
All right. Welcome to class. So,
Dustin will be your instructor this evening.
That's right. Welcome to Psychology 101. So, on my Betty here, I've tried a lot of different winch setups, and this is my favorite one. Of course, my giant fucking head's in the way. So on Amazon.
You prefer blonde, brunette, or redhead?
Me?
Yeah, for a winch.
Good one. I prefer them bald. So this right here is a retractable lanyard. You can get 10 of these on Amazon for like $10. They're super cheap. So you gotta do first, take the clip off. There's a screw in there. Just a Phillips head screw. You pop that out. And then this little triangle piece here, you can actually spread that with a piece of pliers and take this plastic thing off. And then
you might want to use the whole pliers.
Right? Yeah. What I've actually been doing lately is I'll just crimp this or pinch it with something to keep it from retracting back inside, and then just cut this whole thing off and tie the hook with this string. Because this ball thing is kind of bulky on the front of your rig. But if you cut this and then let go, you're going to lose it in there and the thing's trash. But yeah, take one of these, disassemble it, tie your hook to this. And then on the bottom here.
Said he's got a Karen?
A Karen?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Fair enough. So the screw that you pull out of the bottom of this to take this hook off, you can actually put back into the bottom of the lanyard right through the battery tray here, and it'll hold it pinned to the bottom of the battery tray. You get clearance from your links. It doesn't hit anything. And then you run the line underneath the ESC tray, and I run it up through these hot racing bumpers here because they actually have a line out hole for a winch, and the ends of these fishing hooks slide in them perfectly. So you get nice, clear, nice and flush. And that's pretty much it, man. You get a ton of retractable line, about, I don't know, what is that, 3.5 feet probably?
Yeah.
Worth of line, and it puts the perfect amount of tension on these little trucks to where it'll actually help you pull up basically almost a vertical climb if you need it. And then, yeah, just grind down the end of the hooks, make it so they're not pointy anymore, because when they snap back, they could pierce you. But
They will.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little knot on
If
the
you've
end
ever
right there.
gone fishing.
Exactly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice and simple. I love that it bolts to this. I forget who showed me that. Someone, Jason, was it you?
That was me.
Yeah. I used to have it wedged up under the ESC in here. It kind of interfered with the front links, but bolting it under the battery tray, it's literally just open space with nothing in it on these trucks, and it doesn't hit anything. So
Yeah, that's where I put mine.
Perfect spot for it.
Yep.
And you get yourself a winch.
And Nath is back. Welcome back, Nath. I told you we'd be here. He says, what did I miss? Go back.
Nothing, man.
Rewind.
Nothing
me
at all.
dropping a bunch of shit on the floor.
Yeah.
Owen says, what's that called again?
This is a
leash.
retractable lanyard, is what I have called them and searched. But yeah, Amazon, $11 for 10 of them, and they work great. They're awesome.
M-Dub says, that's a clean setup.
Yeah. It's out of the way. You can't even tell it's there, and it just fucking works when you need it to work.
Like this one. And then I've got the, on mine, I take a piece of styrene tube and I run straight and run it on up.
Now, if I could just clean up the rest of the electronics in this Betty, I'd be good to go.
Good to go.
And on this Jeep, I put it right up front. And snake piece of styrene up front.
Ah, shit.
And you got your hook right here. Comes right out the front of mine.
If anyone wants to see an example of how well it works, I can pull out my little incline tester board thing here. And I'll show you how well those lanyards work.
And right up under here.
Or you can go look at the short that he posted up from Jacob's house.
Oh, yeah. Jason crawled almost a vertical rock with his deadbolt using one of those lanyards. It was basically straight up and down. It was fucking awesome.
This one I ran styrene from the all the way up front.
Let's get silly.
And it comes out right here next to my servo.
Hell yeah.
Shit. I have to reglue that light.
Can you see that on camera, Jim? I can't see my phone.
Yes, we can see it pretty good now.
All right. Let me get the little inclinometer, or whatever the fudge this thing's called.
You're welcome, Sam.
Running into shit. Okay. So we're at 50. That's not steep enough. Let's go crazy. Let's go 61 degrees, roughly. There is no shot in hell this truck is making it up a 61 degree incline. And this is full on grip tape. You can see that it's just slipping and sliding. So we're going to take the winch. And these winches don't have more power than the weight of the body, so you can't lift the truck up with it. So it's not like a full on cheat or anything. We'll hook that at the top right here into the wood.
Just enough to hold you there.
Yeah, and then we're going to slow roll our way up. There we go.
Now, can you stop?
I can. Yep. Totally stopped. No throttle. I can even back down and pull more winch line out if I need to. We'll just give it nice, easy throttle.
Look at that.
Climbs right up
What
that.
What a great demonstration, man. Thank you.
Thank you. You get a side shot so you could really see how steep that thing is. The hook's just up there at the top.
Yeah, we can just see the line.
Just the light catches it just right. And we're struggling towards the top here for grip. But we're going to make it. I don't want that thing to snap off and my truck to fall because my daughter's sleeping on the other side of this wall. But it's on most obstacles, if you take that hook and you hook it over a rock onto the other side of like a decline, if you're crawling over a hill or something, by the time you get to the top, that hook will actually typically unlodge itself unless you really have it tucked in something and just suck back into the truck and you can keep on driving. You don't even have to touch it again once you get that winch line hooked up. So really cool.
Scott got himself a carbon fiber cheat code yesterday with black wheels from Maz. All right, man.
That's what I'm running in my Psycho 13 comp build.
Oh no, M-Dub said that too, Scott, I think. Okay. I'm sorry. I misread that.
So hopefully that winch demo helped whoever was asking.
That was Simone 6'2". He's from the Southwest.
Nice.
I think
he was here last night.
Yeah, we were talking to
him. New Mexico.
That's what it was.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Okay. Yeah, Scott said he's finally starting to piece together its carbon fiber cheat code. Going for lightweight build. And then M-Dub replied, just got us carbon fiber. Okay, I got you. Finally figured you guys out. Yeah, what happened to Billy the Kid? We don't know. He was having trouble because of the feedback, and then he was going to be in the chats, and then I don't know if he just kind of got busy. I don't know. He just got engaged, so maybe he just found better things to do than talk to us. If I just got engaged, you wouldn't be talking to me. I'd probably be like cleaning something or something. You know, once you've already gotten engaged, they pretty much got you.
Yeah.
Why don't you clean out the garage? I need
That's
someplace to put my car.
definitely what you're going to be cleaning. Yep.
Brent C said, all right, boys, I'm out of here. Take her easy, and if she's easier, take her twice.
That's right. Take it easy, Brent.
Trent says, can I help him out? What do you need, Trent? Look at this cool course. Yeah, Andy's really digging this. He's like, man, I need something like this.
It's fun, man. They're all modular, too, so you can, each one of these different colors and stuff, you can connect them like Legos and piece them together however you want. Do one huge long course. They also hook together with these things on the side, so you can connect them this way or this way. And they're all free to print on thingiverse.com. Shout out to this guy real quick, because I don't think I've given him enough credit for how awesome his stuff is. SEI on Thingiverse. He makes these They're scaled for Mini Zs, the Mini Z 4x4s, but if you upscale them when you print them to 120%, they fit the STX4s pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, I know Andy ain't gonna do it, but maybe I get my printers going. Maybe I could get around and get them printed up for him.
Hell yeah.
I know Andy ain't gonna go and 3D print them.
Just need to have him hook up with our buddy who made you the Rock Wolf and the albino rhino.
Sean, man, you know, I'd hate to bug him with something like that. It'd be just, he's busy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot going on. And that would be quite a bit of printing, you know, what you've got there.
Yeah, each one of these takes about between 12 and 24 hours. So there's
Right.
a good 2 weeks worth of prints just on the table here. And this doesn't even have my giant ass bridge I built. That's still out in my truck.
So
Yes.
that's the string one right there. How much filament do you think that takes?
Between these two, not much. These are probably the easiest thing to print just because they're so thin and small. If I had to say it in like grams for filament, I'd say probably, I don't know, 60 grams a piece. They're real small.
Nice. And
those are the quickest to print too.
C-Dub said Thingiverse?
Yeah,
how
Thingiverse.
How much filament comes on a roll or whatever?
Well, you can buy different sizes, but standard is about 1,000 grams.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I could on
It's 1
one roll
kilogram
of filament. Yeah, on one roll, I could probably print. I'm not even doing the math right now, but I would guess like 20 or 30 of them, something crazy like that.
Wow, how much is a roll?
Like $30 on Amazon.
Oh, geez, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, this whole course here was probably about, I don't know, $35, $40 for all these pieces.
That ain't bad.
No, considering Kyosho sells those recycled cardboard little fucking mini dome things that I've seen in Tony's videos, they sell those for, I think they're like over $100 for 4 of those.
Holy shit.
C-Dubs asked, Mini Z is the creator? No, I think that's SEI is the creator.
Yes.
Yeah, SEI.
And Brian Koshner's still with us.
Hell yeah.
He said, think I may finally finish my cheat code tomorrow. We'll be looking for that.
Yeah. If you're on Thingiverse right now looking for them, what you would want to search is like MX-01. And there's 2 accounts. One is the SEI guy, and one is I forget his other name, but they both print these things. These are technically called MX-01 obstacle pieces. Or if you just look up like Mini Z obstacle, you could find it. But these are the like brand of them, MX-01. That's the guy that prints them, and that's what they're for.
Well, cool. Thanks for all that information, Dustin.
Yeah. If anyone out there has a 3D printer, they're fun and easy. And you really don't need that much support material either. So,
let's check in with Shane over here.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm doing. Actually, I was just about to grab your guys' attention because I had somebody ask me the other night about. I use Strain for all my frames, and they asked how do I get my screws, my stock screws, to just thread into Strain because all my shock mounts and all that threads directly into a tube. And what I do is I take 1/8" hollow tube and I drill it out with I only drill out like a couple millimeters with a 3/32 drill bit, and then I take 3 30-second string tube, hollow tube, and I slide that inside it and glue it. And SCX screws thread perfectly into this tube. They cut their own threads. So I could take these screws out 1,000,000 times and they never, ever strip out.
Nice.
Yes. And, but I mean, I'm almost to the point where I'll be able to glue it and it'll be sitting on its own weight. And then the rest is just a lot of bracing and detail work as normal.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Now, are those chassis like pretty sturdy when you get done?
I'm sorry?
Are those chassis like pretty sturdy when you get done?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple right here. So this is my Jeep. First one I built, it was a couple months ago. But I mean,
oh yeah,
I put quite a bit of strength.
Hell yeah!
Keep a hold of that thing, man. It's jumping.
Yeah, so and it was really funny because when I built this exact one, I took it to my good friend Pose, and he builds some of these as well. He just started a Facebook page, and he had made this same thing. He's like, it's made of string. Is that like gonna hold up? And I actually had it fully together as a roller, so it had all of its weight and parts in it. And I was just like, I don't know. And I was just like, just tossed it across the yard. And he was like, whoa, dude, what are you doing? And, all right, well,
look, he's got the bounce down. It's a perfect return.
Yeah, it's lost under the table at the moment. But, I mean, it didn't break. So after I kind of learned that using the string was going to kind of be strong enough for what I was doing, I just stuck with it, and yeah, hopefully soon I'll get to doing brass again, but I have quite a lot of fun with the string, and it's quite a lot cheaper.
Hell yeah, and it's working really good. Your builds are really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Jim, I know you were a fabricator, so a lot of it, I worked in a weld shop years ago, but I have fabricated many things out of metal, so knowing your geometry and where your braces go, it's kind of really the big trick part on making these super strong. I mean, if I made them just flat like this, I mean, you guys can see,
right? Oh yeah, yeah.
That bends pretty easy. Now, once I start, doing an engine bay with like this one, it's basically that same frame design. I mean, it's got a little bit of flex, but once I put the body over it, there's literally almost no flex in the frames.
Oh yeah. My skid height. I didn't show you guys this last night because I had already made it. But normally, like last night with you, Jason, getting your wheelbase lined up for these, well, whatever body you want to use, it can be pretty tough. Yeah.
And so before I was just setting my skid plates on a little model paint bottle, and then, you kind of have to do a lot of adjusting on up and down to bring in your wheelbase and whatnot, but then you have the fight of you don't want it to be really top heavy.
Right.
So there's quite a bit of playing around with the links and stuff, but I started just taking pieces of wood and making little stands. So I have a couple of them pre-made for certain skid plate heights and shocks that I use with certain suspension types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And most of the time I just hot glue this to the bottom of my skid plate so it doesn't fall off. But tonight I added some side thingies so it doesn't go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Had a couple questions here for Dustin. Carl wanted to know, can those be built in multi-level setups? Might make a lot of crawling space for somebody with a small footprint.
Yeah, you definitely could. I mean, so there's a few pieces I haven't printed yet. Two of which are actual turns. So there's one that's a 90-degree turn and one that's a what's half a 90? 45? Yeah, 45-degree turn pieces. So you could actually connect them on angles. You can either get a sharp 90 or two 45s, put them together to get another 90 out of it. As far as multi-level goes, I haven't seen any prints that directly like click into these that allow.
Go up.
And yeah, I mean, like you can use these if you want to go up and over, but you're going to need some sort of substructure made out of like thick cardboard or like wood or something. But you can definitely like bolt these down to wood if you wanted to like screw them into wood and then make the turns and the inclines out of wood or whatever as well, and use them in conjunction with other things. But as far as these go just by themselves, they're all pretty much meant to be on one level. And you have like incline ramps for up and down and stuff, but nothing really beyond that. But yeah, you could definitely adapt these to other builds and other materials that you have to build a really cool multi-level course for sure.
Then Nath said something about those would be great for Scott, who was in the live chat yesterday. Do you remember somebody named Scott? I can't remember.
Yeah, he's the guy that I met him at the Gauntlet. He was on the trailer with us when Jaggy took a nosedive off of it.
Okay, now I remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, Nath mentioned that those would be good for him.
Yeah, because he lives in that home.
That's right. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the way they connect side to
Good
side.
Good call there, Nath.
If you've got a small square space, you don't even need to necessarily do a circle with like bends and turns. You can just snap them together in rows like these. I can have multiple rows connected, 4 or 5 different paths that you go across, turn around, come back on the other one, turn around, go across another one. So a lot of really cool options with them.
Excellent. Thank you. Tony CC in the house. Welcome to
What
the show,
is going on, man?
Jeff Brown said, Jason, send me the link if you want.
Okay, just a second. Let me screw this on here.
Billy wants me and Jason to build our WPLs.
Yes, I need to build mine really bad.
Tony, I can't wait to see that lawsuit. They definitely cheated and you were definitely ripped off.
Yeah, we were talking last night. He did such a great job. If y'all haven't seen it, you need to go check out that monthly mayhem that he participated in. He did such a cool character. Yeah, what a great character, and just the whole idea to come up with to do such an off the wall thing. That was really great.
Yeah. And Tony, Dustin got the prints off internet, and he printed them himself.
Yeah, like big obstacle Legos.
The king of fast. Yeah, C-dubs. Yes, he prints them up. Cardboard said best comedy of the week. It sure was, man.
Do you think, Dustin, when we're done with the stream, you can shoot me a link to at least one of them so I can put it in the description?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I'll shoot you a link to the guy's page so that people can see all the different stuff that he makes.
Sweet.
Jeff Brown said RC Sensation is here. What?
Hey, I gotta get Jeff the link a second.
Sean said, how long did it take him? Also, I'm not here. YouTube sensation. Jeff said. Tony said, those are great testing obstacles.
Oh, yeah, man, for sure.
Well, what's really great about it is that, you know, multiple channels could get them set up the same course because it would be identical.
Oh, absolutely.
And then, like, you could run competitions against each other.
Yeah, I'm really shocked I haven't seen more people, like, print them and stuff, but I did just stumble across them, I suppose. And I've been really, really happy with the way they come out and come together, and just such a simple thing to set up, you know. I don't have to worry about setting up rocks and stuff. They're just, each obstacle is what it is. And the cool thing is some of them are, depending on how you set them up, some of them can be a lot more difficult going one direction than they are the other, which is a lot of fun. I've been toying with trying to set them up in ways that make them more difficult to hit.
Oh, okay. Now I'm following along with that about Sean saying he's not here. Dirk commented, Sean, you're an undercover SCX24 lover. And now that I think about it and remember being either watching or being in live streams where Sean was, yeah, he's, you know, not the biggest fan of 24.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we're swaying him. They are a lot of fun, man, and it does open a lot of opportunity for people who can't get out, can't get into the world, you know, are limited in some ways, or maybe live in a city or whatnot.
Damn it. I gotta stop dropping shit on my floor.
Corey said Tony came in second, fairly behind Tom Lee. The other guys cheated. I haven't quite finished all of them yet. I've been watching them, but I fell asleep watching one today.
I think Tom Lee, he was flirting with like 70 mile an hour or some shit.
72. He hit 71. Harley hit what, 74?
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see. What is it? Logan, West Coast, or I can't remember what the name of his channel is. I have him subscribed, but yeah, I can't remember. He was much slower. Tony said awesome RC too. Review had 73. Yeah, that's the one I fell asleep in the middle of. I watched Tony's like 2 days ago when I bet West Desert Wheeler. Yes, Tony. Yes, thank you. He was 63. Right. Okay, now I remember. And I watched K-pop, and he is, man, I hate Nitro.
Dude,
what can you say?
You know what's funny? I hadn't ever seen K-pop RC's channel. I didn't know about
Neither
it
had I.
This event. And dude, he's funny. He's a funny dude. I really enjoyed. I went and watched a bunch of his content after watching his video. I love how he was like, "Dude, screw the rules. I'm just gonna make something badass."
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's the way to go. Fuck yeah.
Right. Same here. I checked out that video and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta see this." So I started checking out a few more of his videos. What's up, Jeff?
What up?
Sorry.
Just so you know, Tony's truck had way more in the tank, like way more.
Was he sandbagging?
No, he wasn't sandbagging. He just he's a busy guy. So like, cause he tested out behind my shop, and I was like, man, this thing's got a ton in it.
Tony said, I hate Nitro, but man, the production value. And he said, crappy Michigan parking lots.
Hey,
Yeah.
whoa, wait, be nice.
C-Dub said, Tony went 99 plus.
He definitely at least had 50. The GPS just fell off.
Says the GPS failed.
The best thing to come out of that whole thing was when the short he made about how his RC summons eagles. I was dying when I watched that today. It was funny in the video. It was even funnier in the short.
That was pretty funny.
I ordered Tony a new GNSS, so.
Tony says, I had Allendale High School lined up for Saturday morning. Showed up, and there were 500 track people.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
Who runs track in November?
Hey man, I bet it feels
Seriously.
good though after the run. It's one way to not sweat.
I think you'd just stand there and shiver, wouldn't you?
Well, it was actually warm this week. Well, they filmed that. When did they film that shit? A couple
At
weeks
the end
ago?
of November or October.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but usually right now the pole vault would land in like a pile of snow.
Yeah, right.
Tony says, I'm sure I couldn't hit 60 plus on that. Brand new long straight asphalt.
Tony, we could have made you hit 60.
Could have. Oh, he could have hit 60 on that.
Oh yeah. You needed more voltage too.
Bigger motor. And Tony said, damn autocorrect. Oh, I know the feeling, man. The flux capacitor kicked in at 88 miles an hour, Carl Chaos says.
The old
Freaking cool.
All right, Jason. So are you coming to the comp tomorrow?
Yes,
Liar.
I am coming. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I'm going to run this guy. I want to see how this guy does. And I'm going to run my baby son of a digger because I want to see what my die-cast body trucks can actually pull off. They're probably not going to do the greatest, but I want to see regardless.
Well,
Tony says, now back to the 24s.
I set the gates for 124th every time, so you better bring a truck that fits 6-inch gates.
I run my gates at 5.5. So
All right, you're good then.
Tony said you're going to get destroyed.
probably. Probably.
I don't
But
know.
me-
Tony,
but-
I haven't
but
seen that
meanwhile-
Ford run yet.
But meanwhile, Tony won't be there tomorrow.
What's up, man?
Is there a reverb still? I was able to. My old lady found me some earbuds, and I was just curious. I plugged them in, and I didn't know.
No, there is no reverb.
Hello.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
you're all good.
guys! Man, I
Oh,
wish I would have
yeah.
found these earlier.
Oh, look at that. They're even a pretty blue.
Yeah. They ain't mine. They're my old lady's. I was like, hey, she has wireless earbuds, but they're dead, and mine got destroyed at work a couple weeks ago when I was power washing. So
So that even has a built-in mic, doesn't it?
yeah, right here. Oh wait,
Yeah.
right here. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Those work awesome. Reverb officially gone.
Hey,
All
Jay.
right, so next time I come live with you guys on the next episode, I'll have to remember to put my earbuds in, so
Jay?
I don't have to sit in silence.
What's up?
Jason will remind you.
Sorry. Tony said,
Dana has not been dominating. He's been getting beat in Class 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tony said diecast versus Dana.
I am down for it. And this guy, I think, is actually going to do really well.
The
I do
Ford,
too.
yeah.
I really do.
I think.
I think
Thanks,
it's
Tom.
It's so awesome.
Tony or Billy said that would be badass.
Now, Now Tony was out Thursday night for the comp, but he's been playing a lot with monster trucks and mayhem, so he's a little rusty.
Jason had plenty of practice last weekend.
Oh, look at it. He pulls it. Oh, dude, I want one of these so bad.
Oh, of course you said something. That's when I mess up.
That would be a cool truck to get a hold of.
Oh,
Yes.
the Pro Line.
Oh my gosh, dude! I want one of those so bad just because of the leaf spring suspension. Like,
Yes.
Hey,
Ugh.
I know people with those.
Yeah,
Pro Line?
Jared.
There was one that
he's
came
got
up not
cool.
that long ago, and I tried getting one, and it was gone within like 10 minutes of being posted. So
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
one of those.
the only-
unicorns.
Are those green logs back there? That's new.
Yeah, these are the ones I was showing you that I printed right when I got. These were actually printing when I left and came down to Jacob's house.
That is
So
sweet.
They're 2 logs stacked on top of rocks.
Hell yeah.
Now that would be a really cool way to do a bunch of it in like more natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot. The 45-degree turn bend ones that I want to print have like a natural rock kind of like berm look to them.
Okay, cool.
They're pretty cool, but the problem is they're big, so I have to print them at like this weird angle where they're tilted, sticking straight up in the air, and that's what fucked my printer earlier. So I gotta fix my printer and recalibrate it and try and print them again. But
Did you run your orange truck, Tony, Thursday night? I didn't even see it.
That's so cool. Oh, wow. It pulled that off pretty good. Hell yeah.
not bad. I don't know if it'll make it up this big thing, but we'll try.
Is that on your new desk?
Yeah.
Ha!
Little L-shaped desk. It's actually a hand-me-down from my wife because she just got a sit-stand today. So got 2
nice.
desks in the room and standing room only for 1 person, but it works.
I don't got much more than that here, so that is soon to be changed.
Tony asked if anyone has seen the TRX4M in person yet.
Yes.
He said he was thoroughly impressed with the servo being upright, hit the shock hoops when really flexing. He had to run he had to run the orange one. That's all that he had in his bin.
Dustin, didn't you say you got to run one also?
Yeah, I ran one today at my local hobby shop, and it did pretty good, but their course was pretty mellow and pretty small, so I didn't really get to test it out much, but it was super smooth. I was really impressed with it in that aspect, but I also was able to so I brought my SCX24 Bronco to compare it in size, and they're pretty comparable. Like it's either a small 18th or a big 24 because they're pretty close in size. And the FMS SJ that I have, I brought that one too, and it's basically identical in every way to the Defender.
No fucking shit. Oh, dude. I just noticed something really cool. Sorry I'm interrupting, but I really hope this turns out. I'm going to flip my camera here a second.
Yeah, you got to take me off a solo.
We can't see it.
Well, I got to flip my camera a second. Hold on.
Oh.
Don't look at my junk.
That's a change in attitude.
Hey, I got those new Capra 1/18 scales. Those are 100% 1/18 scale. I don't care what Tony says from CCXRC. 1/18 scale, 100%.
Can you read that?
Then what scale are the TRX4Ms, Jeff?
Zach 346.
I'm still not a Traxxas dealer. These guys are losers.
Fair enough.
Can you read that?
Says Zach 346.
No, above it and below
Michigan.
it.
It says Michigan.
Great Lakes State.
Oh, does
That's
it?
awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, was that already on it?
Yeah.
It's dead.
That's awesome.
That is so freaking sweet.
Nobody
Great-
tell him I
Great
stuck that
Lakes
on there
State.
before I gave it to him.
That is awesome. Too cool.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder if the green one has that on it too.
The green one says Alaska.
Does it?
No, I just made that up. I don't know.
That would have been kind of cool.
I'm what some people call a liar, Jim. So, you know.
That's a good idea, Tony. You know, I might need to do
Well,
that.
you tell the truth sometimes. It's very confusing.
Far and few between.
What was that, Jeff?
Well, Tony was giving me some advice on how to get in with Traxxas.
Oh.
He said that the next time I submit my information, he said, "Hey, losers, I want to sell your stuff."
That ought to work. And if that doesn't work, a set of knee pads will.
Hey.
Huh?
Brian
What?
says the Bronco looks almost as good as my deadbolt, Dustin. Brian Koshner.
Oh, really? He did a Bronco build?
No, he says
Yeah.
that Bronco. I think he's talking about your Bronco.
Oh,
I always thought the deadbolt looked like the old school, what was it, 60s or 70s Bronco?
I've heard people say it looks like the Bronco, kind of.
Yeah.
I
And
always
the-
thought it looked like the International Scout. Everybody says
Yeah.
it's a cross between the two.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And the Pro line looks like a old school Bronco too.
That, I think, is based off of a Bronco. Yeah.
Sean says crazy how many upgrades Traxxas brought out with the TRX 4L.
I mean, that's just what they do, man.
Well,
They're-
no, that they planned that.
Yeah. They got a serious team of marketing guys. Probably more so than they do with actual R&D guys.
I don't think people realize how big Traxxas is. Like,
Oh, it's
Traxxas
nuts,
is
man.
big. Traxxas is bigger than like almost all the other manufacturers combined.
Yes, and most of
that's
them are under
insane.
Horizon Hobby, and they still dwarf them.
Yeah.
Simone62 says I still have one of the. Have one, runs pretty good, but very limited because of the leaf springs on the turning.
Oh,
So
the Pro
that
line,
low
yeah.
C, yeah, like yours. Cardboard says it's a Scout. I agree with you.
Dude,
Brian says
the
that's
be-
almost as good as Jim's SJTA 420 Michigan plate. Yep, that's what Brian sent me.
Dude, the best part about this Pro line was the fact that it still came with everything. So I've got the original manual, still pretty much.
Oh
mint.
man,
I've got
Uh-oh.
both sticker sheets if I want to change the color, and all the additional leaves were sent in this little Ziploc bag.
Oh
The guy I bought it from said that
I'll
he
take them leaves off your
ran
hands.
it one time.
Damn.
Tony
hell
said
no,
there's
man.
a
I gotta
truck
keep it as
coming
a
ready
kit.
to run with the Michigan plate.
Yeah, I have a leaf spring kit, but it's to a low-C trail trekker or micro crawler, and yeah.
I got one of those too, but it's been highly modified. It's like I don't even know
Tony, are you
what
dropping
this
hints?
guy did.
Like
A trail trekker or
something
a
new?
It's the micro crawler, I believe.
the
But
micro? Yeah. See, but I
Yeah.
built micros when they first came out, and
Oh,
the
that's
chassis
what
I have
down.
was like a kit you could buy from I want to say his name was Jim Fry. He like started one of the first micro crawler groups way
Nice,
back in the
Carl.
day.
I'll try that too.
I don't know if this is a Jim Fry chassis, but I don't think there's very much original stuff on this anymore. The guy did like a custom. So I've got the SCX24 shit slapped in there right now because the ESC was fried. But this guy did custom links, custom high clearance links. He actually like bent them out of aluminum. I don't know if you could see, but he's got like the actual creases in them. And this, I don't think this chassis is the stock one.
No, that's not. I still have stock frame rails around here somewhere to mine, and that doesn't look like a stock one.
Sean said
he said he had every mod they had back in the day on this thing, and it's pretty cool.
Traxxas is so big because they've sued most of the smaller companies out of business.
Hey man, you got to do what you got to do to be the best.
Hey,
don't knock the hustle.
They were super masses before that.
Yeah, they're the fastest name in RC, whether they sue you or not.
If Traxxas sues you, you're doing something right.
That's when you know you made it. Yeah. That's like if Apple were to sue you for something. They're like, oh shit, I made it.
Carl said, Jeff, you could always treat them like children. Tell them they can't send you stuff, and then they'll do it anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, double A, I figured that out.
Hey,
Tony
Jason,
said
are you going to bring a 10
fastest.
scale tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Because I
Oh shit! No, I can't.
Why?
Because it's busted.
All right, you want to drive mine?
I can do that.
Tony said, yes, Jeff, I'm dropping hints.
What was this hint?
No, because I got the big course on the expansion.
Yeah.
What?
I've got like 60% of it crawlable now. So
nice.
And we're comping on it tomorrow.
Nice.
Welcome to the show, Dusty. Raptor Man is here.
Raptor Man. He can't do it. No one can.
Yeah, Jason, you can run either my class 1 or my class 2.5 if you want.
He's got lasers and scanners. I mean, who else could do it?
Right. Jason, I'm going to send you my Gen 8. You can run that.
Gen A?
My class 1 is a Gen 8.
Gen A.
Mine's guaranteed to get last place. I absolutely love that thing, but I have done nothing but ruin it.
Tony says that my 2.5 truck is like cheating.
What is it?
It's an Element Builder's Kit.
Oh, gotcha. The Ecto.
Hey, Jacob, what's up? He said checking in from San Diego.
It's not an Ecto?
Oh, Crawler, hell
here.
Yeah.
No, the Ecto is not in the kit unless you buy the Gatekeeper. But Tony drove my 10 scale. He wants to do a video on it sometime because he's like, this is literally cheating, straight up cheating. It's so good.
Hell yeah.
No, it's a builder's kit Element with fusion system, and it's just built right, and it's a beast.
Nice.
Sean said a full CCX RC 124th, and I've been test driving it. Whoa. All right, we've won Sean over.
Hell yeah.
He's come to the mini side.
Carl, I was live streaming my comps last year a bit. I haven't done it in quite a while. But I can look back into that. So
I don't think that that Fury Tech all-in-one roller chassis thing they came out with recently is doing very well. I don't think it was as popular as some of their other products.
The Cayman?
Yeah, I haven't seen very many people running that thing or buying them or anything.
I got 2 in and I sold them in like 4 days.
We have a comment for Shane. Hey, Shane?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
D Seconder says, I have the parts you need, Junkyard. Custom RC for the Losi build.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure David does. He's got about So he's got a bunch of stuff. I'll have to get him to come on here one day with us because he's a really awesome builder, and he's got probably one of the best scale courses, like realistic looking courses that I've seen as far as indoor.
Cool, man. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, actually, I actually might go to his place tomorrow to get some footage and some stuff like that for my Junkyard's custom creation page.
Thanks, man.
Didn't mean Tony, you're probably right.
Oh no, you're
TRX4 M announcement probably did slow down stuff with that Cayman.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, okay. Sean's was saying the rig with the Michigan plates is a full CCX RC rig. It's a Jason's RC rig.
Turns like an F-250. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, if you put the F-350 steering mod on it, then you're all right. But if you're talking that old hydraulic assisted crazy mess, man.
Is there a reason they called it the 150, 250, and 350? Does that have something to do with what it could tow or haul or something back in the day?
Yeah, it's all got to do with capacities. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Which aren't exactly accurate because they would say like quarter ton, half ton, 1 ton.
Yeah.
But
it's the same. It's the same as the 3,500, 1,500, 2,500. It's just, yeah.
They just put different labels on it. They just put different labels on it and charge more.
Well, it is beefed up. I mean, hey Shane,
what's up?
Could you mute? Hit the mute.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I've been.
It's all right.
You're good. You're in the zone. It's less zeros. Yeah. That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah. But it's not accurate. I mean, there is no full-size pickup that can only carry 400 pounds. A quarter ton? Give me a break.
Yeah, not anymore.
Well, not even back in the 70s, you know. I mean, it was still a full-size pickup. You can put some weight in there.
Yeah, but a lot of that like weight capacity is based on it being able to safely stop and steer with that weight in the truck. So back then, 400 pounds was probably what it was safely rated at. It could tow and haul much more than that, but legally it has to be considered a quarter ton because if you put more than that, it probably went over the GVWR or whatever that is. Gross vehicle weight rating.
Okay, I'll take that explanation.
Nobody cared about safety back then. So,
Well, whenever they started putting seatbelts in them.
Seatbelts? What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's those things we get tickets for up here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jason, do semis even have seatbelts?
Yeah, I got a seatbelt ticket.
Why did you get one of those pulled over? They couldn't see you not wearing it.
Oh no! Literally,
take off.
When the cop pulls me over, he's like, "You know why I pulled you over, sir?" I'm like, "I know I wasn't speeding. I'm governed at 65." He's like, "Because you weren't wearing your seatbelt."
What?
I'm like, oh. And then literally the next sentence he said was, "The only reason why I noticed you weren't wearing your seatbelt is because I seen the bright ass orange passenger side seatbelt and then noticed it was not going across your chest." Yeah. Thank you very much, International.
Hey man, you can go on Amazon right now and for $18 you can buy a t-shirt that has any color seatbelt across the shoulder you want and it looks like you're wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
It's a plain white t-shirt and they've got like a seatbelt emblem over the cross over the front of it. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. you're going through that much effort, you might as well just pop the thing on.
I was so pissed. Fucking A. And then, so then he's like, okay, well, seeing as how I got you pulled over, why don't we go over? Yeah. Why don't we go over here around the corner to the McDonald's? You know which one I'm talking about? I'm like, yes.
And I'll get the lube out.
And he's like, we're going to do a full freaking inspection on your truck. I'm like, fan-fucking-tastic. So then he proceeds to tell me, another thing I noticed, sir, is come over here. I got to show you something on your trailer. Did you know you have a flat tire on your trailer? I'm like, seriously? I literally just hit the road less than a half hour ago. Time you pulling me over included, like a half hour ago, and I just kicked all 18 of my freaking tires, and they were fine. It's like, well, your inside front trailer tire is flat. I'm like, my inside front trailer tire is flat? How the fuck am I supposed to see that from my driver's seat? So he wrote me a violation for it regardless. I'm like, there is no fucking way I could tell my inside freaking tire went flat.
How could he tell?
He's seen it when he was walking up to give me my seatbelt ticket.
Oh.
Tony said when his Jeep seatbelt locked up after he sunk it, he was terrified after driving or while driving now.
Wearing one? Yeah.
Yeah.
My old boss was like that too. He actually ended up getting pretty much all dealerships. When you buy a car, you can request a seatbelt extender. They're about, I don't know, 6 inches long.
That's what she said.
Every time he bought a new car, he'd run over to the parts department and pick up a seatbelt extender and just click it in, so he didn't have to hear the stupid dinging and bell and shit telling him to put a seatbelt on. He's like, there, I have to hear it.
M-Dub said pair that up with a blow-up doll in the passenger seat and you can drive in the carpool lane.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't work for Jason. His is a sheep, so I don't think that
counts. Sheep or a goat?
A goat. The horns are easier to grab.
No. I prefer emu.
Experience there, Dustin?
What's that?
Experience there?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I prefer emus.
We've officially on the East Coast went back an hour, so now it's 1 a.m.
Oh, is that tonight?
Yeah, that's tonight, Jason.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know either.
Oh,
it is. It is 1 o'clock.
I made a post that so people don't show up early to the comp tomorrow. I was like, sleep in, bitches.
Cardboard said you can get a $2 seatbelt and at Pick and Pull.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, Tony said when he replaced it, he kept the old one to use in the campgrounds and when he wanted to drive without one.
You don't have to tell us you just use it in the campgrounds. Just be honest. You never wear your seatbelt. It's all good.
Sean said, fight the ticket. He has to approve the original one in order to give you other tickets. More than likely, you will get away with a reduced ticket.
Yeah,
if you can. Where did you get that ticket, Jason?
Here in Michigan.
Yeah, but it was how far away or something? I can't remember.
30 minutes put you around Wayland.
No, I went from 76th Street up around through Hudsonville.
Oh, you went out that way. Yeah.
Dusty forgot that was today.
Yeah, there you go, Dirk. I've always subscribed to that philosophy. It seems to be a lot easier than not.
He said in most states it's illegal for a non-marked police car to pull you over for traffic?
It was a diesel cop. It was a Michigan State police officer. Yeah.
And most Michigan State cops are assholes.
Yes.
Like,
there's a reason why they have.
I've never ran into a state police officer that was not an asshole.
I actually have run into state cops. Matter of fact, it's always been my experience that I've had better experiences with state cops than county or city.
City, yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a good thing with actually, Jim, if you remember a couple months ago when I retrieved my stolen truck from out by your way.
Right.
Dude, it took me like probably 2 hours after driving 2 hours out there to get someone from the Jackson post to come out and deal with me getting my truck back.
I got pulled over on the way to the shop before a Sunday comp. 9 a.m. on a Sunday. State police. I had expired tags, but he pulled me over because my license plate was peeling. And I'm like, really?
Yep, I've heard of that recently. People getting hit for that.
He let me go, though. So
Dirk said, or you could all wear your seatbelts so you are safe in an accident. Sheesh.
No, because then when I get to the pearly gates, I can't say I learned how to fly before I died.
Nice.
There's a good answer. Tony said, I used to ride without. Now I'm so conditioned, it's weird not to have it on.
Yeah.
It's more of it's a claustrophobic thing for me. Like, I can't do it.
Andy said, just put my super deep dish mofo rims on my go-to tire on my Betty, looking freaking sweet. Hell yeah, Andy.
You drive a small office around, Jason. What do you mean claustrophobic? You have more cab space than anyone in the chat right now.
I know. It's true, though. It's weird. I can't. It's too restricting. I can't do it.
C-Dub said I pulled myself over once. Not my intention. A snowbank got in my eye. Oh, snowbank got me.
Okay. Jason, if you want to get over that phobia or that feeling, you should grab one of your belts and try autoerotic asphyxiation.
Wasn't that
might cure you.
Which one of the Carradines did that get?
Oh, I don't remember.
Andy Ritchie said we're heading over tomorrow at 6 p.m. for a night run at my favorite place, Bandman Park.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Dirt said, besides, you can put the seatbelt over your girl's head to hold her in place for some road fun. Dirk. Andy said it's in Ann Arbor.
Look at that squish on that tire.
He says, I apologize for that last comment. Wait, no, I don't.
Squeeze.
That was Dirk. Corey's going to the park to run. Oh, bring your... Oh, okay. So Corey McKenzie must be from the area then. Just put lights on his honcho.
Yeah, Jason, I think if you take that thing to comp with, it might not be the best, but it's definitely going to be impressive to people that a diecast truck can run that well.
It's awesome. It really does great on his course. Look at it crawl right up that like nothing.
Yeah, it's surprisingly stable for how heavy it is.
Dusty says, what kills me is in Florida, you have to wear a seatbelt in your car, but not a helmet on a motorcycle. Well, it's the same here in Michigan. We have the same rule.
Yeah, that's weird.
Actually, when they removed the helmet requirement, motorcycle accidents went down.
Better visibility by the rider.
Yep, exactly.
People probably being a little more cautious, knowing that they don't have a helmet on. Also,
Maybe, but definitely the vision of the rider because the helmets took away their peripheral vision. So
yeah, and it muffles the sound pretty decently because wind noise is annoying when riding, but also it's hard to hear other shit around you a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Lane splitting
hey,
is the one that
Jason.
gets me. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy in states where they let bikes lane split.
One of our viewers, Corey McKenzie, says he's from downriver, and he's going to be at that run with Andy tomorrow in Ann Arbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be with Andy, but he's going to be at the same run. C-Dub said, just like rugby versus football. Yeah, I'm loving that truck, man. It's so good and it looks awesome.
If you could figure out a way to get a light kit in that thing, it would be
Oh, I'm going
cherry
to
on
do
top.
it. Going to do it. It might not be the orange lights, but it's definitely going to have headlights.
Yeah. If you could get yellow LEDs, ooh. Give it that old school.
I can get the warm white. I got a whole bunch of them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, same thing.
See, there you go. That's a 5.5-inch gate.
He folded his dick in half to measure it and check.
Yep.
Wow, now there's a compliment.
Wow.
Are you feeling all right there, Dustin?
I'm feeling great, man.
Oh, hey, you even got the fucking I just said the F word. The baby emu shocks on there.
Yeah.
Old man emu.
Yeah, I have 2 sets at the shop now.
Hell yeah.
You have some?
Yeah, I have 2 sets, Jim.
How much?
I don't know. They're like $37 or something.
Never mind.
For a pair?
No, I mean, they're proud of them.
Are those the stiffest shocks you could put on that thing, Jason? Is that why you switched them?
Yeah.
It'll be a while before I buy some of those, I think.
Yep. Definitely the stiffest shocks on the market.
Just cut the springs, soften them up.
No, like I want them. I need it for that.
Oh yeah, because of the body.
Yeah.
Right.
When I had them on that other blue truck right there, I took the springs out and just ran it full droop.
Yeah, there you go. I have a set of those internal sprung hot racing ones, but they're not that great. They're really short travel and the springs are super stiff. So unless you use them for full droop, they're not that great.
Yeah, I have a set of those on my C10 that I just finished, and they look cool.
They do
The
look
springs
cool,
inside, they are not that functional.
They're cracking up over the stuff you said there, Jason. Got to spit on it, and then Dirk says, "Don't you hear, Jason? He needs them stiff."
Yep.
What springs were you guys talking about that Jason's running in that?
The shocks.
Yeah, what shocks are they?
Old man emu.
I've never heard of those.
They were around like kind of the rage about a year ago.
Yeah. Bull Gear used them on one of his builds. That's how I found out about them.
Are they still available or no?
Yeah. RC 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I have a couple die-cast bodies that are in line for builds, and I was like, that was one of my things I was stumped on, is I need an actual really stiff spring because they're a bit bigger and heavier than a normal die, like Jason's die-cast, because they were not very many of them made.
Yeah, those will work for you because they they're real stiff, and they have quite a bit more travel than the hot racing ones. They're a longer shock.
Interesting, yeah, because I tried just putting the weight of the one truck on the hot racings I had, and they just immediately compressed. And I was like, man.
Bottomed them out, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, how am I going to get or build something to where I can still have some suspension movement without it fully collapse on its own weight?
Yeah.
If you guys are looking to, if there's a set of shocks that you like, then just take like 2 sets of springs, like the hards and the softs, or the mediums and the soft, and push them together and put both springs in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah. I
Hey,
didn't
Jason?
think about that.
Yeah.
Sean from Sean's RC Adventures.
Yeah.
He didn't say this. It's his alter ego said, "That's a sweet course." Psycho 13. That old man emu is real stiff and has a long shaft.
These shocks are probably they're as long as a double barrel. They're
Really?
Yeah, they're long. Yeah.
I mean that
oh, I've already
like
got
that.
people that are checking them out at the shop. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want a set because I want to build that exact truck. And I'll need those shots.
Isn't there a knockoff
That's
version
just-
of
I'll
those?
just have to
like
wait
the
for
mountain ones?
I don't even have a body, so I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I think so. I think you're right, Dustin. I think there is.
The mountain shocks are
I was gonna say, yeah, the mountain shocks. I had thought I had seen them. Now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah. They're
I can
bright yellow
actually
too, and they say mountain
show
on
you the
side.
mountain shocks right here.
Yeah.
that's a shock I
yours
haven't
are silver.
ordered yet from Enjora.
No, yours are silver. Yeah, I seen some. The ones that I had seen were red. They're just
Oh,
like
those are
my.
the shorter ones, I think.
Oh, really? They,
The mountain shocks are sold through Enjora.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the red ones are the shorter ones.
I
And then
totally
the gray
oh, I
ones
didn't
are
know they
red.
came in 2 different sizes.
Yeah, check them on the site in the description.
Hmm.
Hey,
If you want to know
Tegu's
parts
here. What's going on,
specifics,
brother?
Jim's the guy to talk to. He's a collector and he loves his calipers. He'll tell you anything you need.
Man, I can't believe it's only
Hey, man,
quarter
my
after one.
calipers are always on deck.
Oh, the echo's back. He doesn't have his earplugs in. Or is that me?
I think that might
No,
be
I
you.
don't-
When
I
your
don't
phone's
think it's
plugged
me.
in, it gets all weird.
Oh,
It was doing so good too, and then it just came out of nowhere. It
You're
sounds
fired.
like that electrical interference crap.
Yep.
No big deal. It's not that bad.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Hell yeah. I cannot believe it's only freaking quarter after one. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Live stream's been running for 3 hours, over 3 hours now, and it's only 1.
3-hour tour.
Let's see. If we are all the cast from Gilligan's Island, who's who?
Oh, I'm straight up Gilligan.
Okay.
I have no idea. I think I don't know. I don't know who I would be.
Let's let the chat decide.
Yeah.
List us off. Who are we from the characters of Gilligan's Island?
I feel Jason would be Skipper.
You think?
I would think
Are
so.
you kidding me? Nah. That guy
I mean, if you're
gets all
going by
cross-eyed
shape,
and excited when he sees
Going by
Gilligan.
shape, Skipper.
What was that, Jeff?
If you're going by shape, I'm Skipper.
Yeah,
Oh, well, then I'm Mary Ann for sure.
I'm Mary Ann for sure. That's hilarious.
Ooh, Miss Cardboard Crawler says I'm Mr. Howell. Interesting.
Oh, there we go, Psycho. I'm Ginger.
Corey agrees I'm Skipper.
Does the heart good.
Rock
Appreciate
is
that, Dirk.
Ginger. When he gets back, we gotta call him back.
Oh, that's hilarious, Ginger. Oh, that requires a toke. That was too good.
That's awesome. Oh, Cycle thinks Dustin is. Hey, Ginger's back.
Ginger's back.
Ginger.
Read the comment.
Jason and Jim are Mr. and Mrs. Howell.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait a minute. What do we got going on?
The chat's deciding who we are in the Gilligan's Island cast.
Oh, I'm fucking Mary Ann, man.
You're fucking Mary Ann? Good for you.
Exactly.
Huh.
This guy knows how to party.
Oh, Dusty says I'm the professor. Well, thank you, Dusty. He was my favorite character, too.
You know what? I would have to agree with that one.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got a Michigan license plate on both front and rear bumper. That's kind of cool.
The ironic part is Jim would make a great professor, but he would also make a great Kramer on Seinfeld.
Oh,
no. Actually, I like Kramer, man.
Yep. Hell yeah. Man,
Sean's RC is going to take off. Thanks for joining us, Sean.
I put some two-sided tape between the
He
box.
said he's going to have nightmares after this stream. Have a good week, everyone.
I put some two-sided tape between the box and the cab to help hold it together a little bit, but now it's like bending the truck in half.
Oh, we'll take it out of there.
Yeah.
Dirk says if we're talking Seinfeld, then you're Newman, Dustin.
You're goddamn right I am.
Damn. Okay, I need to find. Okay. Hold on.
That might be the best
do this for
compliment he's ever
Jim's
given
sake.
me.
Huh?
So that might have been the best compliment he's ever given me.
I gotta get a unified unit of measure. I want to see how much flex I can get out of this truck.
No soup for you.
Oh man!
Sean said, "I thought you were leaving, Sean. Cool. You just can't get away from us, can you?"
All right, guys, I gotta bounce. The kid just woke up. I gotta go help the wife.
All right,
All right, man. You have a good one.
Later.
Always good.
Later, Gator. Jim, check this out. This is pretty impressive.
Oh, Dustin just missed it. Dirk said that was scary and arousing at the same time, Dustin.
I hate StreamYard for all the shit you gotta go through to flip your camera.
Just to flip the camera around? Yeah, I know. I was just doing the same thing.
Oh,
dang, that thing does have some flex for them shocks.
Hell yeah. Four stock deadbolt.
All four tires planted.
Mm-hmm.
That is impressive.
I told you I love that truck, man. That thing is awesome. That is your best
That thing
build.
is pretty sweet looking.
Hell yeah. I'm so curious as to how this thing is going to do tomorrow.
Have you actually weighed it? Have you weighed that yet? Jason?
Well, I don't know how accurate it was, but last night I tried weighing it on my bathroom scale. It's a digital one. And the first time I did it, it didn't work. The second time I did it, it registered briefly at 1 pound.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know how many grams are in a pound.
There's
28 times
28
16.
grams. Yeah, 28 times 16.
We know it's not accurate, Zach.
Yeah.
Cardboard Crawler said, not accurate. Well, we know it's not accurate, but.
I think it's around 500 grams.
What?
Around 500 grams, I think.
That could be pretty accurate.
I would guess that it's got to be between the 350 and 500 range.
1 pound is 448.
Well, each tire I can tell you weighs 65 grams. Each rim and tire combo. So that's 220, 30.
What'd you say? 65?
Yeah.
That'd be what? 260?
Yeah.
So,
and then and then the truck itself is probably
260.
another. The truck is easily another
200.
Body? Oh yeah, you're over a pound.
Hell yeah. Impressive.
Raptor Man said cheese. Billy wants to know, Jeff, if you have any of the limited Proline K5 Chevys.
First of all, they're K10s, but yes, I do. I have 3 of them.
Because his wife said he can get one.
Well, Jaggy, you have my Venmo. Send it on over. I'll pick it up tomorrow. If I get to crawl with it tomorrow.
He'll just send the money straight to Jeff.
Yeah, you could do that. PayPal. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Stone Gym time.
Hell yeah. Man, I'm in love with this truck.
You and me both.
Do you guys need some privacy with the truck?
Yeah,
he may not, but I do.
Need some privacy with the
truck. I'm in love with that thing. That's so beautiful. Just so cool.
Well, guys, you have seen it within a course of 3.5 hours. I mean, we're at at least it sitting on its own weight and with the correct wheelbase.
Oh yeah.
That thing is tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little tall. I need to cut the springs a little bit so it comes down a little bit.
What about could you make some shock towers?
Yeah, you need to lean the shocks. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, they work, so. But, I mean, it's not, I didn't really intend on building this for something to take out to a comp or to anything.
Yeah, it's not a crawler truck, right?
Well, no, but holy crap. That's like, whoa.
I mean, I see a lot of people say that about or the shocks being mounted straight up and down, and I have almost all my rigs mounted straight up and down, and they crawl pretty well, especially my Jeep. My Jeep is mounted straight up and down, just like the Ranchero is. And
well, are you running springs in those though?
The Ranchero, I'm not running springs, and my Jeep, I'm not running springs. This, I'll probably at least cut the springs down a little bit, so I have a little bit more movement, because I got like the stiffest springs that I had in my box on these Enjoras.
Well, instead of cutting springs, just take shorter springs off another set of shocks.
Yeah, Dusty.
I guess I could do that.
Because
use standard length.
Because cutting springs really can mess with the tension.
And you don't have that coiled wrap at the end.
Right.
Yeah,
I've properly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've cut a set before, and that was like the toughest part of it was getting the little ring around for it to sit flat again. And then after I had cut them, each shock I had to twist down on the adjustment to get it to, all work properly.
Yeah, I'd snag another set of springs.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to try and swap that out tomorrow morning and put some different springs in it and see how better I like it. But
Cardboard suggested using rubber bands as limiters with the same springs. That's what I do.
Yeah, my Jeep, because I have no springs in that, as soon as it gets to like a certain amount of degrees, the shocks want to unload immediately and flip right over. So,
well,
yeah, a limiting strap would fix that for sure.
That's what he was saying. Use rubber bands as a limiting strap and then use the same springs.
Yeah, I kind of didn't really want this truck to be so tall, but I'm actually giving this truck to a friend of mine for Christmas, and he don't know about it yet. But so I had the hot racing shocks on it, but it didn't allow me to get the correct wheelbase for this thing, so I ended up having to go with some longer ones to shorten it up a little bit.
I see what you're doing there.
Do you know what the Rock is cooking?
But yeah, guys. All right, I think
that was pretty awesome, Jason.
I'm pretty much done for tonight, and until the next bench night.
Hell yeah.
Cool, man.
I would hopefully assume that either the next bench night I'll either be working on this again, or it'll probably be, at my rate, a whole nother truck. Because since the last time I was on, before last night's episode, I had built 4 other rigs and had to update everybody. So,
well, the next one's gonna be next Saturday.
Yep, and I'll catch you guys there. So, Friday. Oh yeah, if you sneak up, I'll be on Friday. I'll still be there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, guys, you take it easy.
All right, man. See ya.
Later. Thanks for joining. Catch you next time.
Hell yeah. Freaking cool. Yeah, I've got some high hopes for this tomorrow. It might not win, but I think it's going to do pretty well.
It's going to steal some hearts.
Hey, Jason, the key is have fun.
Right. That's why I'm doing it. And my other rig, I'm going to run. I think Tony is going to love, because it's this guy.
Oh yeah. Isn't that pretty? Look at the way he did that, matching the blue with the blue and the paint job and stuff. I just really dig that. Good color combo and nice accenting.
Freaking cool.
Not
the only thing I don't like, but I can't figure out another way to put a hinge on it, Here's my hinge setup I got in the back. But
It's not really. I mean, nobody's even looking at that, man.
How wide is that thing? Holy crap!
Well, it's an optical illusion because the body is so much smaller and narrower.
Right.
It's just got +5 wideners on it. That's it.
You'll be hitting gates.
Not if you set them at 6 inches.
Yeah. They're all at 6 inches or more.
What's that measure at, Jay? I bet it's like 4.5 or something, 4 3/4.
Here's a 6-inch stick.
That's what she said.
There's quite a bit of room there yet. This is what I set my 18th scale gates at, 6 inches.
All right.
That was scary.
Uh-oh. Where'd Jim go? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I blipped for a minute. I don't know what happened there.
I moved up. I'm in the Primo.
This one doesn't have near the amount of flex, but whatever.
Dusty says that's gnarly.
Why is Dusty commenting? He left.
No, that was Dustin.
Oh,
this is Dusty Hatfield from down in Florida. He goes by Raptor Man.
Ah.
Really, Dusty? That's scary. He says, I want to come one day.
Hell yeah.
Gauntlet 2023.
Yes.
Nate
so freaking when I was out at Walters doing my fall crawl, Dave came up to me. He's like, so do you want me to put this in the books for next year too? Do you want to make it an annual thing? I'm like, sure. So it's basically going to be every year a week after the gauntlet.
So anybody that could take off that 9-day stretch could like come down, hang out in Michigan for the week.
Well, I mean, it's not even that, because it's, you have more time to promote it, and it's just a 1-day thing, right?
Corey says he'll be there.
That's what I intended it to be, but it ended up being a 2-day. We basically kicked it off at noon on Saturday, but everybody who came out spent the night. So,
all right. Well,
I pulled my camper out there.
But initially, I would promote it as a 1-day.
Yeah.
And then say, hey, as an option, blah blah blah.
Yeah. So
that's what I would do.
And
Billy said I'll be there.
And it's just a come and hang out thing, so you just gotta pay Walter's fee, and then he just profits on whoever comes out,
Right.
Andy must be behind because he just commented, looking awesome, Junkyard. So he's a few minutes behind us.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn it. Got to turn my remote off again.
But yeah, Corey said he's the guy from downriver. He said he'll be there. Gauntlet 2023.
Oh yeah. Jeff, do you have any I know you have them. But what steering linkages do you have for the 24s?
Aluminum, brass. What do you want?
Like Trio, blue, red.
Probably Anjora red.
Yeah. I'm assuming you have like black ones too. Those are pretty standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a crap ton of Anjora that I haven't like priced yet too. So I ordered a ton of stuff like 10 days ago, and Now I'm behind.
Because that is going to be the first thing I need. This thing and a servo. I need a better freaking servo.
So does that mean we could just come in and make an offer, be like, yeah, hey, Jeff, $5?
It's not a fire sale, Jim.
You know, I'm just trying.
You know, what would be kind of
This wouldn't
cool
have to work then, you know.
is if there was something that started up called Reaction RC Adventure Park, like team drivers.
Right?
But it probably
That
require
maybe-
you to show up there at Reaction, huh?
That maybe could get like, I don't know, 15 to 20% off.
15 to 20%. Holy shit! I need to open the doors.
Team drivers get the comp for free.
See, the thing is, Jason, though, is that you never show up.
So he'd never cost you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the rare chance I do, then you're not out a whole lot.
Jason would be my cheapest team driver.
Would that make him a slut?
Oh shit. Oh, Jaggy's gonna be there.
Hey man, I just expanded 3,500 square feet. I need you to come, you know.
Yeah.
He needs more money.
Heck yeah. Freaking cool.
Bud Luck, welcome to the show. He says, water boy of the team. You can do it, Billy.
Heck yeah. Well, all right, guys. We've been going at it for over 3.5 hours, so I am going to wrap it up. And maybe I can catch up on a little bit of sleep from last night, because I only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Well, hell, you know, if we got off now, I mean, it's only 1:42. I mean, that's like early.
I know, but my kids wake up. My kids were
No,
not
I'm saying
here
you
last
could be
night.
in bed by 3 easy.
My kids were not here last night, so we did get to sleep in a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Yep.
All right. See you at the comp.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I'll be bringing that little spiral tower.
Oh yeah, perfect.
That look reminded me of the cab driver in Total Recall there, Jeff.
What?
When you said, I'll see you at the comp.
Nice.
All right. See y'all later.
Later.
Peace. Chicken grease.